What up, everybody? It's Chief Savvy Indigenous. This is going to be the Hive vlog number 3. And what I'm going to build on in this vlog is population management. It's also called population control. And it's a pertinent piece of information. It's a pertinent subject. Why? Because since the day of colonization, we have been under population management, population control. They have been controlling the number of black males who are free at one time, or who are in society, who participate in society at one time. For the people that just coming in, hit the like button and comment. Now, there's different ways that they control the population. There's different ways. My bad. Now, there's different ways that they control the population. Um, they do it, one, through the imprisonment, mailing them on. Peace. Hey, for those people that's in the stream, y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Let's get some more like-minded people in the stream. Appreciate that like. Let's get some more like-minded people in the stream. Appreciate you. Now, on this vlog, this Hive vlog number 3, and I'm talking about population management, you all. Designate Greer, peace. We're talking about population management, how they keep the population under control. Okay, they attack. They attack the so-called black Empress Cali, peace. They attack the so-called black family, right? They divide. My bad, you all. I don't know what's going on with the YouTube app. They keep saying the YouTube app is stopping. Through GMO foods, yes. Hit the like button. If you just coming into the stream, hit the like button. Let's get some more like-minded people up in here. Now, they use population control, not just in the black family. That's something I want to start doing a lot here in the coming up months. I want to make sure that we focus that the whole entire population of the world is under population management. You know what I'm saying? The whole population of the world is under population management, but especially over here in the Americas. Okay, in other videos and other vlogs, we've already established that we are living in reservations. These cities, these counties, even the state as a whole is a reservation. You know what I'm saying? Even the state as a whole is a reservation. Then you got your individual reservations, which are your communities. You know what I'm saying? Which are your communities. They set up public housing. All right, think about it. All communities are public housing, not just projects, not just government housing, but all communities in every state, in every place are under are public housing. Why? Because it's accessible to the public, and to be part of the public, you have to be where? In society. You have to be a part of society. You have to be a part of their system to be considered the public. Now, the population control. I see the sister put in the chat about GMO foods and stuff. Yes, that is a big point, because it's affecting they're putting spermicide. I don't know if y'all are familiar with this term. For the new people in the stream, hit the like button. We're just starting off this build. It's going to go for a little second, at least an hour. But we're barely on 5 minutes, you all. Hit the like button. Let's get some more like-minded people up in here. Now, they're putting spermicide into the food, into the water, because they want to reduce the sperm count, the natural high sperm count of the copper color male, or the so-called black male. You get what I'm saying? So they do it through genetically modified organisms, which is GMO foods. Now, GMO foods play a direct role in not only depopulation, but it also play a direct role in the mental aspect of our people. Because if we're not genetically modified organisms, think about it, but we're steady eating genetically modified organisms, as the more we eat them, the more they modify our genetic code. It's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? How can think about it. If I'm giving a plant artificial light for its whole entire life, it's not going to have the same qualities. It's not going to have the same properties as a plant grown outside. Do you get what I'm saying? It won't have the same health benefits. It won't have the same nutritional facts or anything. All right, now let's move past the food. What I'm gonna focus on more is this mass incarceration. You know what I'm saying? This mass incarceration of the black male. You know what I'm saying? The mass incarceration of the black male. That is a huge point in population management. And I also wanted to title the video other things. I ran out of room, but I also want to talk about the missing masculinity out of society. And that plays a huge role also because if y'all don't know, I'll run it down real fast. But me personally, my truth, what I accept as truth about colonization and about how they tricked us into thinking we were from Africa and we weren't from the Americas. And how I sum that up is by saying this, that they killed off the elders. They killed off the elders and they moved around. They migrated. They did forced migrations through the Americas, which I show on that Back to the Future video, by the way. They did forced migrations among the copper colored people in the Americas and made them move from state to state. They made them move so much that they didn't know where they were from. And then they made up the myth and the stories of coming across on a boat. And then you have African culture being intertwined with ours, being assimilated with ours. And you can see where you can actually see how we could be confused here a couple hundred years later on where we came from. Do you get what I'm back to you with Empress Isha? Peace, peace, peace. How are we? How are we? Now, do y'all see what I'm saying? We can actually visualize how it happened without any elders, without the elders around. We know the elders kept the traditions, they kept the culture, they kept the history. For the four new people up in here, hit the like button. Let's get some more like-minded people up in here. Now, if you kill off the elders, like right now, look at our time right now, right? Take everybody that's under the age of 30. If you kill off everybody that's over, let's say right now they came out with a law here in the Americas and said, hey, anybody over the age of 30, you know what I'm saying, we got to kill you. You know what I'm saying? We got to kill you. Y'all overpopulated. Anybody over the age of 30 got to die. All right. When they kill everybody over the age of 30, I'm not saying it was a specific age back then, but I'm saying right now, we're using right now as an example, trying to see how it happened in the past. If they kill all the elders off right now today, how much culture would be left with the youth? How many youth under the age of 30 actually care about the culture? How many youth under the age of 30 actually care about their family history? Actually care about where they came from, actually care about their immediate ancestors, or actually care about their immediate family enough to keep record of their family? None of them. Midnight Motor, peace, peace, peace. That's what I'm saying. Do you get what I'm saying? We have no, there's a split between the generations. Do you get what I'm saying? The older generation has always been more wiser and it's always been on them to pass on oral traditions, oral stories, and the history, the culture. Do you get what I'm saying? Without these people, without the elders in the community, there is no knowledge, wisdom, understanding. There is no culture left with the youth. And so it can happen again. They can tell us all that we're from Mars. You get what I'm saying? If they came through right now and kill off all the elders, everybody over the age of 25, there would still be a lot of us here left. But that small group that would be left under 25, they could be molded and shaped through breeding processes to think that they are from somewhere else. They could even be made to think they are from a different planet. Do you get what I'm saying? And you see that in the Willie Lynch letters. Um, you see that in a couple historical documents. You know what I'm saying? You see the fact that they were studying on how to break the mental mind of the people that they had enslaved. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So the missing masculinity, because if we know that we're under population control, the easiest thing to do would be what? To hit the black male, because, all right, there's a reason. This is for the sisters in the chat and for the sisters that'll watch the video later and for the males. Y'all got to realize that there's a reason why people would want to hype up female dominance and would want to hype up the fact that women can be independent and want to hype up the fact that women don't need men. There's a reason for that. Because if the women are thinking like that, knowing that there's more women, think about it. There is more women than there is men here in the Americas. Not just here in the Americas, but all around this plane. Who is that? Oh, Midnight Mom. There is make sure you hit the like button. There is more women than there is males all around the plane. So the second that they can get the woman, see, that's how they attack. They do divide and conquer, right? Check this out. Remember yesterday, I don't know if any of y'all were in here for the build yesterday, but I talked about how when someone sells their soul, they're actually selling their integrities. They're actually selling their moral compass. And then their job is to continue to get others to sell out their moral compass, to get others to compromise their integrities. That's the whole point of the rap game. That's the whole point of the music industry. That's the whole point of selling your soul, being famous, is to compromise your integrities, to sell yourself out. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not about selling your physical soul. It's about selling yourself out, selling yourself short, giving up a part of yourself that makes you you, that your parents gave you, and giving it to someone else for a set amount of money. Trauma Hawk, peace. How are we, Trauma Hawk? I ain't seen you in forever. How are we, Trauma Hawk? Now, check this out. So they kill off the okay, selling your soul thing in the rap industry. Why did I bring that up? I brought it up for a specific reason. And that's because if we're talking about population control here, if the message, the general message that's going out to the young ladies in the community is fuck that nigga, we don't need that nigga. I'm gonna be an independent woman. Uh, I don't need no nigga for nothing. Yada yada yada, etc. 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 If the music industry is steady pushing it out to the females, to the female consciousness that men aren't shit and that they don't need men for shit, and then you look at the conscious channels and you see they're pushing the same narrative. The black woman is God, and they're even trying to tell the black woman that she can procreate with herself. So what do you see in the background? Um, Pocahontas piece, whoever the heck Pocahontas is, me said only the wise. Peace. Everyone hit the like button as you come in. Appreciate y'all for hitting that like button. You know what I'm saying? Something that she say be indigenous, aka Indigenous Realist to Realist. Now, so on one side we get the female mind, the female psyche being tampered with through music. We know that the vibrations off of music affect us in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Especially our music that we, as copper color individuals, it affects other people in ways that it don't affect nor that other music doesn't affect people also. So it's the vibrations, you know what I'm saying? So they sending out low vibrational music. They're sending out low vibrational messages. They're sending out low vibrational um, conduct to the people. Do you get what I'm saying? First time here. God Body Shine News. Peace. God Body Shine. Great to have you up in here. Mocha Hondas. Peace. Everybody that's up in here. Great to have you up in here. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. God Body Shine. You much welcome over here. Watching, I'll catch the replay later. Preach, man. Okay, indeed. Now, where was I? Okay, so if they're attacking the psyche of the woman on the one end, what are they doing on the opposite end of the spectrum? They're doing a mass smear campaign against the black male, a never ending smear campaign against the black male. What is the mass smear campaign? They're telling you that black men are lazy. They're telling you that black men are not good fathers. They're telling you all black men are drug dealers. They're telling you all black men want white women. They're telling you black men are dangerous. This is the mass smear campaign that's going on. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, they're hitting the psyche and they're hitting the mind and the mental capacity of our women and putting it in our women head the same thing. So if the women are thinking the men aren't shit because they have no knowledge of culture, they have no knowledge of right understanding, no knowledge of right knowledge of self at all. If the women are cool with the propagation of the fact that the ain't shit. Then you got mainstream media pushing out this same thing. I gotta speak on it. I didn't want to speak on Dwayne Wade's son, but y'all see I posted the Boosie video last night, and I just gotta say this about D Wade, and I'm gonna get off that subject. D Wade, know he's fucking up. He know that it's wrong. It almost brought a tear to my eye. As soon as I brought it to that subject, y'all, I almost got a tear to my eye. D Wade is wrong as fuck for that. I'm just being honest, y'all. D Wade is wrong as fuck for that, y'all. Like, real deal. D Wade is wrong, man. You don't fucking, man, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do that, D Wade. Like, for real, you just cannot cut that little boy in that way. You can't do that little boy like that. You know what I'm saying? He is not old enough to comprehend if he wants to be. Listen, for the 5 new people, hit the like button so we can get some more like-minded people up in here. Y'all tuned in to Indigenous Realist, the Realist. Um, okay, yeah, indeed. Rip them apart. If any ops come in here, y'all rip them apart. You know what I'm saying? Now, check this out. This is the crazy thing, though. With the D-Wade situation, it's like this. My nigga, they done gave you the rings. He got his rings, right? He got his fame. He got the woman he wanted. I don't see, wait a second. I've always seen um Gabrielle Union as a strong black woman. I've always pictured Gabrielle Union as a strong black woman. But now, after, for the 6 new people up here, hit the like button. Let's get some more like-minded people up here. After seeing this situation with their son, and her has been a black woman, her has been a black strong female, her has been a black mother, has been a mother, period. Where's her side of the story? Why isn't she telling her son, baby, you are just a boy? You can't be a female. You weren't born that way. Wait till you're 18 to get your penis cut off. Wait till you're 18 to get a surgery that's going to change your life forever. It's not going to change his life. It's going to end his life. It's going to end their bloodline. And this is why I say it's some Illuminati shit. Just for this reason. Just for this reason, I'm going to say that it's some Illuminati shit. Yeah, y'all check out God Body Shine. Y'all see if y'all can get the brother Light Work or whatever his name is, Light Work Build or some shit, whatever his name is. Tell him to come chop it up. Now, what was I gonna say? You can tell that it's some Illuminati shit just for the strength of this. What black man? And if I'm not mistaken, ain't that the same D Wade son that's hard, that go hard with basketball, like the one that's really really good at basketball? Am I not tripping? That's the one that's really really good at basketball, right? So why would D Wade, seeing that Kobe Bryant just died, right? Seeing that Kobe Bryant just died, seeing that Kobe Bryant just got killed, why would D Wade, in his right state of mind as a black male, as a entertainer, as a sports player, why would he choose to take another? Why would he kill his bloodline? That's what I want to say. Why would D Wade kill his bloodline? Why would because he signed on for that when he started playing basketball. They probably told him, we don't want you breeding anymore. Fly Birdie, peace. It's some outrageous behavior. 12-year-old might have been a. That's what I'm saying. What are they trying to cover up by letting this little boy get his thing cut off? What are they really trying to cover up? Now, back to the build though. So you have the music industry, you have the movie industry. Look at also at the movie industry. You had a movie industry pushing this agenda, this anti-black male agenda. You have the music industry pushing this anti-black male agenda. You have the women inside the women's mind. They cultivated and shaped the women's mind where they really think that the black male is nothing. That they think that the black father shouldn't exist. It's not the point that the black father doesn't exist, because there are black fathers that do exist, like myself. I'm a father and I love to be raising my children. You know what I'm saying? I raised them from the womb. And there's no reason why I shouldn't still be having a chance to raise my children. But that just goes with the anti the anti-nigga, the anti-male propaganda. Do you get what I'm saying? Now check this out. Um, who is that? Who is that? Abo G, Chaka Khan. What's good? What's good? Um, everybody. Indeed, indeed. Great to have y'all here building, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button as you come in. Share if possible. Okay, cool. So now look on the flip side. It was a reason why I brung up D Wade's son and their situation. And it's because on another spectrum, so we're getting beat. The black male is getting beat up in three ways. We're getting in more ways than three. We're getting our ass kicked by the legal system. We're getting our ass handed to us by the legal system. The black male is getting his ass kicked by the music industry. The black male is getting his ass kicked. Wait, and I want to say this. It's not just the women pushing out anti-male music. The males in our society, the males in the music industry are also putting out a poor image of the black male. What image are they putting out? They're putting out like that all male think about hey power back in the booth. Now they think they putting out this message, the male rappers, they're putting out this message that niggas ain't shit. You got to think about it. The message they're pushing is that men ain't shit. They're talking about having sex with women one night and leaving them. They're talking about paying women for sex. They're talking about not claiming children and uh all of that stuff. You get what I'm saying? So it's both sides of the spectrum with the music. Matter of fact, I feel the sisters are actually looking at it from the male perspective, looking at it from the black male entertainer's perspective. You got to realize that the sisters are actually not doing a bad thing by pushing this anti-nigga, because that's all they're seeing. They're looking at their male counterparts and seeing like, damn, these niggas famous and they still don't care about the community. These niggas famous and they still don't care about black youth. They famous and they still gang banging. They still talking about selling drugs. They still talking about women are bitches and hoes. They're still um so really look at it like this. I gotta be fair. There's not just missing masculinity. They're also attacking the female's self-respect from the male rappers and the female rappers. The whole rap industry is a Satan's hellhole. It's like it's a pit. It's a pit, because the reason why I say that is because on both ends of the spectrums, you got the women trying to show empowerment by saying that they can be independent and that they don't need niggas for shit. But the way they're doing it is they're showing the young girls that their body is power, instead of showing the young women that their mind is powerful. Do you get what I'm saying? Instead of showing the young women that their mind is powerful, these black female entertainers are showing the black female that their body is powerful. So they're making the young women feel that sexualization of themselves is cool. They feel like the over sexualization of themselves is cool, and it started way back from your Lil Kim all the way up lineage to Nicki Minaj to Cardi B to all of the ones in between, your Black Stallions, your Megan Thee Stallions. All of these people are over sexualizing the female community. Okay, now check this out. If we see the black female is being over sexualized, right? But yet the black male is being propagated that he's not shit, and the black male has been incarcerated at a higher rate than should be humane, and we're being incarcerated at bigger rates and for longer sentences than should be humane, which aren't humane. The whole prison industrial complex is humane. It's inhumane. Now, when we're talking about that, we look at the over sexualization of the female, and we look at the over sexualization of the female. It's like, who are they over sexualizing our females for? They're actually priming our females. Look, if our females are getting a higher sexuality, are getting a higher rate of wanting to use their body as power, who is society preparing our females to breed with? Who is our society preparing our females to mother children with? You get what I'm saying? Trade the third piece. Um, So do you get what I'm saying? It's imbalance. If you have the female, if you have the female, then I got I've been having a hat on for that in 2 days. If you have over sexualization of the females, right? You have over sexualization of the female. Who are they preparing our women for? Now, on the flip side, let's look at this. We talked about GMOs earlier, right? For the 3 new people in the stream, y'all hit the like button. Let's get some more like-minded people up in here. Appreciate that like. Now, we talk about the GMOs earlier, genetically modified organisms, the food, the plants, the all different things that we're using that are genetically modified or have them type of organisms in them, right? Look at the formula they give babies. The formula they give babies is actually creating high hormones inside of children. Do you get what I'm saying? High levels of estrogen inside of children. They're tearing down the immune system of children. You know what I'm saying? Look at the vaccines. They're tearing down the immune system of the children. We have an immune system that is strong as hell. The copper color individuals of America have an immune system like no other. You get what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. We're a product. Us us black people of this day and age, we're actually a product of evolution. Why do I say evolution? I'm not talking about evolving from monkeys. Y'all know I'm a creationalist. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I accept this truth that this was a divine creation. That everything that we see was created divine. I'm saying premeditated creation. Okay, check this out. Um when I say when I say evolution, I mean the fact that when the colonizer came, they brought with them all sorts of diseases, all sorts of sickness, all sorts of illness. The ones with immune systems that couldn't accept that or couldn't build past that, they died off. But the ones that were left through evolution, we are now immune to the mass majority of this bullshit. Why do you think there's not been another smallpox outbreak? Why do you think there's not been another black plague? Why do you not think there's been another mass sickness that affects the whole population? Why is that? Why is there no hay fever and mumps and things of that nature? Why is that? It's because we are through evolution, our immune systems from dealing with the European are through the roof. Our immune systems are through the roof, and that goes for all the colonized people around the world. So when I'm talking about, when I say our, I mean anybody that has came in contact. I'm talking about North and South America because we both came in contact with the European, and therefore we developed immune system. We developed protection against these foreign diseases, these foreign all right, check this out. Have y'all ever heard me say that we're in a breeding program? Have y'all ever heard Chief Sabi mention that when I say that we're in a breeding program? And the reason why I say we're in a breeding program is because you got to look at this. I'm just going to show you myself, for example. When no, I'm not going to put myself in the mix. As a matter of fact, I'm going to read a few comments and then I'm going to get right back to it. Yep, I went to the mounds, and in the museum attached to it, they explain how indigenous peoples in America survived 2 ice ages. We indestructible, period. Indeed, they're making money off of us twice. The money that they get off of the artists being signed to the label and the money they make sending the followers to prison. Indeed, indeed. A man and a nigga are 2 separate entities, the same for a bad bitch and a real woman. Indeed, indeed. Love and honor meets the L only wise. Indeed, the music industry decided they push dangerous music so they keep tampering with the stream. I don't know how they're doing it or why they're doing it, but they keep tampering with the stream. But I'm still here, you all. Keep hitting that comment section. I'm gonna keep on going with the bill. I can't even see the comment section, you all. So y'all comment, let me know you up in here because I can't even see the comment section. New people in here, hit the like button. You're now tuned in to Chief Sadie Indigenous, the realist, the noble. Um, Appreciate those likes. Now, let's talk about mass incarceration. Now we talked about how music industry does their part in the downing of the black male and of the taking away the respect of the black female. So they're breaking up the family home. The music actually breaks up the family home. You get what I'm saying? Now, what does that music do to our males? We can look at it, for example, whenever a new trend in music come from, whenever a new music trend pops up, if it's super powerful, if it's super powerful, hurry up and give that person a deal so that they can use their music to influence our people. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Um, Chief Keef. When Chief Keef came out with that drum roll, with that what is it called? Drum with that drum roll music. What's the actual name for it though? I forgot what the actual name was it. But that's actually completely changed a lot of the males in the black community. I stand by it. Indeed, drill music. Okay, drill music. When he came out with that drill music, the European, this is what I want y'all to realize. The European colonizer knows what our powers are. No matter if we're fully awakened as Heyoka, or we're fully awakened as conscious, or we have our third eyes open, or etc. There's many ways of enlightenment, and there's many levels of enlightenment. And to think that you're enlightened and that there's no upper level is mute is moot. Now look at me. I'm gonna give you an example. Now I'm gonna get back to the bill with this drill music because the sister is absolutely correct. Now, what I want to say, like right now, my level of consciousness is through the roof. But now it's up to me to go through the roof and stand side by side with consciousness and push it up to the heavens. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the higher consciousness you reach, the more higher you're supposed to be trying to go. Because at the end of the day, the point of being conscious is to vibrate at such a high frequency that you don't have to function on the material, that you can function on the spiritual, that you can function on the astral, that you can function on the cosmic level. That's the whole point of spiritual enlightenment. That's the whole point of being woke or being enlightened or being conscious. That's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? If you look at all the ancient traditions, all the ancient cultures, that was the reason why they sought out self-improvement, self-reflection, self-knowledge, because they wanted to raise their own higher, they wanted to raise their own consciousness level. Now, going back to the build, I would say this. Um, I would say this. Look at Chief Keef. When he came out with that drill music, when he came out with that drill music, they hurry up and snatch Chief Keef up. You can't show me one other black male in America who can be on probation. Look, the man is on probation for guns. The man is on probation for heroin. You know what I'm saying? A large amount, about 8 ounces of heroin as a teenager. He's only 15 or 16 at the time. He's on probation for this. He gets pulled over by the police and he upped the rod on the police. When he upped the rod on the police didn't shoot him or anything. You get what I'm saying? Chief Keef is supposed to be the original, um, the original Trayvon Martin or some of the other black individuals who died over the past. Do y'all realize that they let Chief Keef make it? Chief Keef got out of a vehicle, pulled over by police, and aimed not a regular gun. He aimed like a Mac. He aimed like a Mac, if I'm not mistaken, or a Tech. He aimed a Tech 9 or a Mac at a police officer, and the police didn't even kill him. Do you get what I'm saying? So he was protected by the investors. Who are the investors? People like to call the investors Illuminati, or they like to call the investors Freemasons, or they like to call it just any kind of secret. But it's actual deaf culture. Look, they promoted this deaf culture through Chief Keef. That drill music, that frequency of music, and then his voice and the way he was able to put his music on that track, on those beats, on that drill music is different and unique. And look how many people he spawned. Look how many rappers spawned off of Chief Keef. How many rappers didn't exist before Chief Keef? The rap culture in Chicago really didn't exist before this young ass teenager. That's showing you the power inside of us, not just as a black male, but as a copper. Also, we should see the power in us that they could get this teenager, and not only get this teenager, protect him and pay him handsomely, beautifully. They paid him so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. Chief Keef had the biggest deal of that time. You know what I'm saying? And what was it for? For the deaf culture. All right, look at Chicago. Chicago has always been a culture zone for copper color individuals. Way back from Noble Drew Ali time. That's what I want people to realize. Noble Drew Ali called Chicago Mecca. He called Chicago Mecca. Look at Clarence 13X, who made the 5% gods and nations of earth, the nation of gods and earths. He also called Chicago Mecca. Look at this. Um, they use Chicago because that there's a lot of old power there resonating already, and they want to kill off the black male. Look at all the black leaders. Remember yesterday I was talking about the black kings of our time, the actual kings of our time. Larry Hoover, Big Meech, Larry Hoover, Big Meech, Willie Lloyd, Jeff Ford, etc., Tookie Williams, etc., the black kings of our time. Look how many of them are from Chicago. Look how many of them had tried to save the youth of Chicago. No matter how they did it, some people have to die in order for some people to live. We all know that. So that part. So the music is bringing in a deaf culture. I mean, I felt it. I used to tell people when I was in prison, I used to be like, man, I don't listen to J Dog. There's a rapper out of Houston named J Dog. You know what I'm saying? He used to be my favorite rapper. I say, I don't listen to J Dog anymore, man, because that nigga got me locked up. And did I mean that he literally got me locked up? He didn't snitch on me. He didn't tell me to do anything bad, to shoot anybody, kill anybody, or anything. No, he didn't do that. But the type of music he was putting out, he made me feel like it's cool. Okay, we getting money this way. It's cool. Or I could do this and that and have no answer for it because hey, this dude is rapping about it. And as a young youth, and as a youth in society, all I could do was learn off of the music because I was teaching people yesterday how I learned off experiences gleaned from my mother, how a wise man can look into experiences and we get information from an experience of another. Like if I tell you a story about um, how I got shanked in prison or how I shanked somebody in prison or why somebody got killed in prison or why somebody got killed in the streets, you should be able to learn from that story and keep yourself alive. Then pass on that story and keep a child alive or keep your people alive. Do you get what I'm saying? We're supposed to learn from the experiences of others so we don't have to experience it. That's the whole freaking point. That's the whole point of talk shows. That's the whole point of reality TV shows and everything. They want to give you the experience. They want to give you that experience of being there, being part of the situation, but yet sitting comfortably at your home. Do you get what I'm saying? Learn. That's the best way to learn. Save yourself. Indeed, indeed. Like I say with the Bible and other scriptures, like you get that book. They have one individually for you. You take that book and apply it to yourself. You don't have to go to church and sit in no damn uh you don't have to go to church and sit and listen to somebody yell at you for hours and hours. No, you take that teaching, you take that learning, you take that book and you go learn it. You go become that book. You study self through that book. You find yourself in that book because we're all in it. We're all in the Bible. We're all already in there. If you haven't found yourself in there, I would suggest you find yourself in there because we're in there already. Um, do you listen to a lot I only listen to Georgia rappers. I honestly only listen to down south music. I've never ever heard a Chief Keef song except Don't Like. I've only heard that one song, Don't Like a Snitch. That's the shit I don't like. That's the only song I've ever heard by Chief Keef. And a lot of these new rappers now, I really don't listen to them. Like I never ever heard of whatchamacallit. What is his name that just died? The one that just died. I posted a video. I never heard of the guy. That's why I can't even remember his name. I just did it paying homage. I just posted a video paying homage to a fallen soldier. You know what I'm saying? But Pop Smoke. I never heard of Pop Smoke before a day in my life, and he's already living in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Inside of a look at that situation. He's not only just living in Hollywood, he's living in Hollywood and he's staying in the house of somebody from the Real Housewives. He's staying in one of the Real Housewives' wife house. And Why did she make an apology to the family? She sent out a message to the family, apology to the family, like almost like she knew what the hell happened, or she knew something was gonna happen. And then you have all these entertainers commenting about Pop Smoke's death like they knew what happened, saying that haters did it and things of that nature. Like, if y'all knowing who's killing our black entertainers, why aren't y'all saying anything? If y'all really know who's killing the black entertainers, why aren't y'all saying anything? Yeah, I like Juice World, but he's another person. I like Extension. I like Juice World, but those are two youth that I never heard their music until after they were dead. I just heard Extension. I feel like Extension was one of my students. I think Extension was one of my students, honestly. I'm not just saying it, but honestly, when I hear him talk, I see myself in him. You know what I'm saying? When I look at his old videos and I see him talking in those videos, I see myself in Extension. I see myself in Juice World. You know what I'm saying? Just like other there's a couple more people like even Cat Williams. Like even Cat Williams. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. If y'all ain't realized that Cat Williams know he a damn Indian, that Cat Williams, Eddie Griffin, and a few more comedians, they be pushing this culture. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't realized that, man, y'all sleeping on fellas. You know what I'm saying? And I really got to build on the whole entertainment system, but I'm not gonna touch on that yet. But let me see. We trying to build in this live stream, messing up, shaking my head. Indeed, they keep on fucking with us, but we ain't tripping. I'm gonna go in a little bit. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna be doing a scholarly build in a second. In a second, I'm gonna go in and minutes. I'm gonna go in and do a scholarly build. I'm gonna pull out the laptop and we're gonna build on some shit in here in a few minutes. But right now, this is just, you know what I'm saying, off the dome freestyle build. Now, let me see what other points. I keep mentioning mass incarceration. Okay, a couple of y'all may have already heard me say before in past live streams or on other videos. Um, Not just about us living in reservations. These community neighborhoods are reservations. That's the micro. Now on the macro, look at mass incarceration of the black male. When a black man is arrested, right? Who all benefits? Let me show y'all the money system. Let me show y'all the reason. I'm not just saying shit. I'm gonna show y'all the reasoning behind it. And I get all my information from self, and it's self reasoning. So y'all should check out what reasoning is and apply that. You know what I'm saying? Reasoning. You can get a lot of information. Don't go searching through these white folks' knowledge, because at the end of the day, you can't believe, you cannot go off of something. Let me say this. You cannot accept something as truth if you haven't studied it yourself. You can't just believe in somebody else's concept. You can't just believe in somebody else's train of thought. You can't believe in someone else. And that's detrimental to the average YouTuber to say. That's detrimental to the average conscious person, or the conscious leader, or the conscious individual who presumes to teach people. That's detrimental for me to say, but not for me. The reason why I say it's not detrimental, because I don't want bots around me. I don't want robots around me. I want actual breathing, conscious master builders around me. I want individuals to be able to go get the information the same way I get the information. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to actually, that's the whole point of me being here. Because if I was to die today, my videos would be on private, but I have, this is like, this is like, I wouldn't say a legacy, but I make videos and things, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to leave a record, and I want to leave the tools behind. If I was to die right now today, I would want people to know how to save themselves. There's a lot of people teaching you how they can save you. There's a lot of people who want to save you. There's a lot of people who want to save you. There's a lot of people who want to dominate you. There's a lot of people who want to control you. There's a lot of people who want to be over you, who wants to have dominion over you, who wants to put you in a servant's position, who wants to put you in a lower position than themselves and raise themselves up high. There's a lot of people who need you but want you to think that you need them. Do you get what I'm saying? And that you can't function on your own. But I want you all to know that you can function on your own, that you don't need anybody except yourself. And if that you apply conscious thinking, if you apply conscious thinking with reasoning, If you fluctuate conscious thinking with reasoning, that you'll have every tool you need to save yourself. You know what I'm saying? Self-knowledge, self-reflection, things of that nature. How would I come on here on my platform or on any platform? That's why I never updated my Patreon. For the 5 new people up in here, hit the like button so we can get some more like-minded people up in here. You now tuned in to Chief Sabian Indigenous, the realist, the noble. Hiya, hiya, hiya power, back in the booth. Now, Princess Navi, peace. Like the video if you haven't. Indeed, indeed. Who else up in here? Um, okay, Abo G still up in here. Empress Callie still up in here. Everybody. Look at me video all the way through. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Indeed, indeed. Now, K Mims up in this joint. Where the fuck you been at since you been in here hiding? Hit that damn like button. I know you ain't hit that like button. Hit that damn like button, K Mims, and stop acting like a stranger. Uh, Designate Greer still up here. Trey the Third still up in this joint. Abo G still in this joint. Empress Callie still up in this joint. Okay, we up in here building. Yeah, we got some. Oh, Designate Greer in this joint. Yeah, I see some of the throwback builders coming up in here. Where y'all been hiding at? Princess Navi, a throwback builder. Y'all don't know her, but Princess Navi is that's my number one student. For y'all that don't even know, Princess Navi is my number one student. She learned more from me than anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if she applies it, but she learned more from me than anybody. Our community so conditioned to going to external sources to get what we need when the truth is all indeed. And let me show you for example, because I see there's a lot of sisters in here, but also for the males. When you know somebody is cheating on you, right? You don't have to go to the get a document. You don't have to hire a private investigator. You don't have to follow this person around or anything. If you know somebody is cheating, you know it inside your heart, inside your soul, inside your mind. So therefore you don't have to have proof. And that's what I'm saying. That same way you can have those gut feelings about danger, those gut feelings about someone you love, those gut feelings about yourself or your environment or things of that nature, the gut feeling, you can have that gut feeling about knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We won't just accept no anything. Okay, now we're talking about population control. For the 2 new people up here, hit the like button. We're talking about population management, population control. We've already talked about how they're okay, that's the next point I want to go to, the emasculation of the black male. And y'all know I did a video on this. I have a 15-minute video on my channel. It's probably on private. I have so many videos on private. I see that I accidentally had my old live streams on public, man. I hope people enjoyed that, but I put them all back private. I'm saying that's too much information. You know what I'm saying? People can't process it all at once. So if y'all wonder why I put the old stuff on private, it's because there's too much information and it's easily stealable. And if instead of someone coming through this way and building with me live and asking the questions and getting the information right there live, they'll rather go watch the old videos, see a concept, see how I break the concept down, and then apply that concept to their concepts and make it into their concept instead of keeping it 100, saying, hey, this comes from Indigenous Realists, the Hive. You get what I'm saying? Instead of acknowledging that it comes from the Hive, they'll try to make it seem like it came from themselves, which is cool because we're all just self. You know what I'm saying? I am you. You are me. We're all just self. You know what I'm saying? We're all just self. Now, check this out. Say this. I like to say this. This Noon Shavek powerful build on Red Squid's channel last night. Oh yeah, indeed. Yeah, I love that. And we were talking about all kinds of, hey, we touched on all kinds of shit last night, you all. So if y'all missed that, go check it out. Go to I was on Red Squid X, all capital letters, red, the animal squid, and the letter X, spaced out, Red Squid X, all capital letters. I was in that build from the 2-hour mark to about the 5-hour mark. So if y'all want to see me over there or see how I interact with other people, because they claim that they're trying to make it seem like I'm a savage when I'm civilized. They want to make it seem like I can't build with people, like I'm not the master builder. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not the builder. They trying to make it seem like I can't come together with my people and deliver information and receive information from them in a civilized way. But I do that naturally. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way to do that. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, if you like to see me, I'm over there. I'm on the brother Huey P. Nuisance channel. One day I didn't mark the time, but for sure, Red Squid X channel. I'm over there from the 2 hour mark to the 4 or 5 hour mark. Most recent video, go check it out. Indeed, indeed. Abo G, yeah, I seen you had tapped in with me too, sis. I hope you heard me shout you out. Princess, I'm grateful. The Most High woke me up this morning. What about you? Um, indeed, indeed. Now check this out. What's great? What's good? What's great? Now, let's talk about the demasculation or the emasculation of the black male. How, look, and first of all, let me say this. I almost took it to heart. I got called feminine. And I think there's some kind of little campaign going around where they're going to keep having people just call me feminine or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have people I'm a whole alpha male out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so civilized in the way I speak so eloquently. I speak eloquently, not feminine. I speak eloquently. There's a big ass difference. I speak eloquently. I speak civilized. I speak in a civilized manner. There's nothing feminine about me. You know what I'm saying? I got so much masculine energy because I haven't been having sex. I haven't had sex since July. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had sex since July. Period. I haven't had sex since July. I ain't gonna put it out there, but the last person I had sex with in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know. But anyway, we're gonna build past that. Now, but there ain't no feminists. There's no feminists in me. I got 5 children. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 children. I'm ready to make 5 more. They hating on us. You know what I'm saying? They hating on us. We still up in this thing. Don't worry about it. They hating on us though, y'all. But somebody flagging the video. But don't worry about it. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere till the chief say, you know what I'm saying, it's time to go. Period. More children. Yes, yeah. I got 5. I got 5, and I'm trying to get 5 more. I'm trying to put 5 more out this year. Once July hit, that'll be a full year semen retention. No fap, no sex for a full year. I think I'm gonna be walking around this bitch floating. I think I'm gonna be walking on water and shit like that, levitating and shit like that. I already be levitating and shit like that. So I like to keep myself, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they call me feminine. They hating like a motherfucker. Then somebody in the comment section, I didn't even read the whole comment because I try not to pay attention to no kind of low energy, no kind of negative energy. Somebody talking about how you gonna call somebody gay? How you gonna call somebody gay and you got red hair? What the fuck my hair got to do with anything? Like I tell you all the time, and it's funny because the sister, it's funny. You know who you are in the chat. You know it's funny as hell, but it's funny as hell. But you actually said she talk about man. This is so funny. For new people in here, hit the like button, man. They talking about my red hair, right? Look at the sun. Watch when you see the sun hit it, and you're gonna see. Look, y'all see the shit is glowing. Like for real deal. When the sun hit the shit glows, y'all. I'm picking up a frequency that I ain't never picked up. Me say only the wise. My brother, what's good? What's great? Now, man, shout out to HOTC, man. Y'all shout out to them brothers, man. I'm gonna get credit where credit's due. Shout out to them brothers, man. Shout out to them brothers, man. I deem them brothers builders, man. I deem them brothers builders. Shout out to the brothers. Saying from the master builder to other builders, you know what I'm saying, pursuing that master quality. Look at them waves coming up in that shit. But anyway, y'all, look at it how it's glowing. I'm not putting on a filter. I'm not changing anything. Y'all, it's actually glowing, y'all. I swear to God. Like, I'm actually getting frequency. That's why I keep the hat on so much, because I want to keep, I swear to God, this is not a filter, y'all. Look at how my hair is glowing. Now, next week, I'm actually finna, new people in the stream like the video. Let's get some like-minded people in here. Indeed. Next week, I'm actually going to turquoise. Or I may go gray because, look, when I go gray, I'm going to be able to get that wisdom that wisdom from the sun that the elders get. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go gray in your hair, you're getting a different frequency. You're getting a more laid back frequency. And so I may go gray to seek out that frequency. Now look, I'm out the sun now, but my hair is still glowing. That should let you know. That should be proof right there. And y'all can rewind the video later and see that at first I took off my hat, my hair wasn't glowing. I went into the sun, soaked up sunlight, and then I come right here, my hair looking like a damn fireball. You know what I'm saying? Our hair literally picks up solar energies. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't no bullshit. Feminine, magnetic, masculine, electronic, electric. And so yeah, but look, and then this is the thing. When they call me feminine, right? When they call me feminine, I don't get mad or I don't even take it offensive. Why? Because if there's one thing for sure, if there's one thing if there's one thing I know, and two things for sure, I know that I personally, on a personal level, on a personal build, I know I can actually attest the fact that I'm not a homosexual. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not gay. Now, not saying that, you know what I'm saying, I'm anti-gay or no, I'm just saying I can actually openly attest that I'm not, you know what I'm saying, through personal, you know what I'm saying, study, through self-study. I just happen to know that I'm not gay. So that I have feminine energy, that's cool because a lot of these women don't. So they must, and I'm an empath, so I suck up energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that energy. I be trying to taste people energy. You know what I'm saying? I love the way people energy tastes. It tastes so good. Can you taste mine? You know what I'm saying? Would you like a taste of mine? I'm for real. When you drip, look, last night, who in the stream that was in red squid? My phone been messing up. Clifford Clark, where the fuck you been, brother man? Hit that motherfucking like button. Let's get some more like-minded people up in here. I want all the builders to find the chat. If I have to start using my hand signals, it's over with. And that's another thing, the sign language. The sign language. We created the sign language. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk, and I don't know you all, I haven't seen you all talk. When we yeah, I'm going gray. Yeah, I'm going gray. I'm going gray next. I'm going gray next. Now, because I want that old school energy. I want to get that elder energy because I'm an elder. Even though I'm no longer Princess Navi, and for the rest of y'all, 16 people up in here. Appreciate y'all hitting them likes. But y'all may not know I separated myself completely from the Aboriginal community because first of all, there's really not a community. And if there is a community, they working behind my back and setting up a community. They never hit me up like, hey bro, you know what I'm saying? You really an elder in this fresh young ass community, bro, because you've been kicking jewels and warring with you've been banging on the beast. I'm starting to see that they're only cutting off the stream whenever I say something about sensitive topics. Now, as far as this though, they don't hit me up. They don't hit me up and say Indigenous Realist, hey, we got this little community going on. We're trying to get this done in the background. We're trying to do this. We're trying to do that. And they don't hit me up as an elder for a fledgling. And I say that why? Because I've been banging on Pan-Africanism, not on Africans. And when I got drawn into that community, I started banging on Africans. And that's a difference. That's a difference. I'm not going to bang on someone else's culture. Let them have their culture. And I've always been like that. But when I got sucked into this Aboriginal community, I started, you know what I'm saying, delineating from my personal path, my personal stride, my personal motion, my personal steps and degrees. But I am still an Indian by my personal genealogy. And I, through self-study, still accept the fact that 98%, 98% of all black people are actually American Indians. Still accept that as a core fact. For the 4 new people up here, hit the like button. I still accept that as a core fact. You know what I'm saying? As a core fact. Period. Now, let me see. They ain't own nothing in the Aborigine community. They have no idea what they doing. Waste of energy for sure. Just 30 to 40-year-old men complaining about how people don't believe what they believe. Indeed. And that's one thing I'm not going to do. Stay stagnant. This won't be no stagnation on my end. So I'm not trying to make a division because I want to still learn from wherever you learn from. Like I tell you all always that I am subscribed. I still go to every live stream of Signetters. All right, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. There used to be an unspoken, check me out. This is how you know these niggas grew stagnant. Everybody's sitting on their platform, coming in slow. I commented it at 143 and didn't see it till 145. Damn, I didn't even see you comment, Princess Navi. Yeah, I see it at 143. The This open eye gang, if you like minded, we come together to get our land and social status back. Indeed. Now let me say that here at the, like, here over here on my channel, like, that's the goal. That's the goal for myself and for everybody that come tap in. I want to see us out on the land, living free with our own social status, with our own communities, unpoliced by outside forces, unruled by Roman law, Roman yoke and law. That's my goal. Anybody else in here got a goal like similar to that? Anybody else just want to be free? Anybody just want to be debt free? Anybody else just want to be free from oppression? Anybody else just want to be bill free, debt free, and live? Anybody want to do that this year? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the type of promise I'm making, that we can do it this year if properly applied. That we can make a change this year. That we can go down in culture for the Indians who manifested themselves and manifested a home for themselves, a tribal land for themselves right here in America. You get what I'm saying? I'm a not sugarcoat shit. I find it bullshit. I find it straight bullshit that my information ain't being pushed. When I can, matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. For those of y'all that's in this stream right now, I'm finna download a video. Watch this. I haven't seen it. This isn't premeditated or anything. But I'm gonna download a video from today's date, from February 20th. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna download a video off of my channel from February 20th. Make sure y'all got y'all notification bells on all and come build with me in the premiere. I want to show y'all that I'm not just now bringing this information. This information has been out there for me. I've been saying that we don't need legal paperwork. We don't need anything. We just need to get on the land and be free, be debt free, produce our own food, produce our own clothing, produce our own children, produce our own freedom, our own law, our own stand upness. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Our own righteousness, our own moral code, our own religion if we want, but we don't even have to rely on gin. You get what I'm saying? This is this is what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying, y'all. And I'm gonna upload a video from. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know why I didn't do that all Black History Month, but I'm gonna do that at these last 10 days out of Black History Month. I'm gonna upload and premiere and sit in the chat with you all and watch the Master Builder build from last year. I'm gonna watch myself talk about these same principles. If I stay going for a whole 9 months, y'all should know that someone should have took the information that I put out there and did something with it, because the information is already there. Why do I have to come back 9 months later and now I'm blessed where I actually have the training and the necessary tools to live off grid? I live off grid. You know what I'm saying? I actually live off grid. Princess Navi can vouch for it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all that's been in the live streams that seen me out there on the land, y'all can vouch for it. You get what I'm saying? Why is it? I just had a download, but I'm not even gonna reveal it right now. It's just shit like that though. Just shit like that. The information been out there, y'all. I've been propagating the fact that we don't need no fucking civil law. We don't need nothing, but this is the only thing we need from the government. I'm telling y'all this. This is big facts. I'm telling y'all for a big fact that there's only a few things that we need as a people to succeed from the government. One, we need for our human rights not to be violated. Number two, we need for our constitutional rights not to be infringed upon and not to be violated. Number three, did I say human rights already? We need human rights. We need natural rights. We need our constitutional rights. And we need our rights as indigenous people. With those four things from the government, which is really nothing from the government. No funding, no nothing. We don't need funding. We don't need anything from government except for them to live by their own laws. We need y'all to make sure that y'all don't infringe upon our rights. That's it. That's all. We don't want anything from you. Who on internet saying that? Who can y'all tell me one person on the internet that is saying that I can honestly say to thousands of people that, hey, I have a way to freedom for us, and that we don't need anything from the government, no reparations or anything. All we need is four things for them to not infringe upon our human rights, our constitutional rights, our rights as indigenous people, and uh our natural rights. Now, why does that matter? Why does that matter? These four things. Why do I say that? If we get that from the government, if we get that, we are gonna get them. That's the difference. We are gonna get it because we're gonna be a self-contained community. Do you get what I'm saying? A self-contained community means that we don't need any outside anything. You know what I'm saying? We can make a police force ourselves, but we don't want police force. We can have basically like moderators. We can have moderators. We don't even need police force. We can have moderators. When somebody does something outside of the code, like outside of human natural law, I mean, like, you can't rape anybody out here with us because we're not going for that. Punishment is due, and you will be exiled. You can't be messing with somebody's wife out here with us because punishment will be due, and you will be exiled. Things of that nature, that moral type conduct, that moral type code, we can build within ourselves. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, I'm just serious, y'all. Y'all know I'm adamant about this. Y'all know I'm sincere about this culture. Y'all know I love these people. I love you all. I am you. That's why I started saying that I am you. You know what I'm saying? I am you. That means I'm putting myself in each one of y'all's shoes. I'm saying, look, indeed, man, we are not Indians. We are indigenous. Listen, fuck the words. Once we get free, Melanin, no disrespect, but once we get free, it doesn't fucking matter. We can call ourselves, what's up, Can Dehuti El Barbarian? Peace, peace. How are we? Great to have you up in here, bro. If you already hit the like button and subscribed and turn your notification bells on all, bro, I'll make you a moderator. I ain't doing no tripping. I ain't doing no tripping. I ain't doing no tripping. Hit that like button, turn your notification bells on all. Come build with us more. Now, the name game, the name, like my sister just said, no names, no limitations. The name game, fuck that name game. I don't want to be an Indian. I don't want to be a fucking Aboriginal. I don't want to be indigenous. I don't want to be your nigger. I don't want to be your black. I don't want to be nothing. I want to be a human again. That's why I say human rights. That's why I say natural rights, human rights. Fuck civil rights. We need our natural rights. We need our human rights. We need our constitutional rights, and we need our rights as indigenous people. Nothing else. Nothing more. I use the word Indian because I want to put it. When you hear the word Indian, it strikes up an image. So right now, I'm just striking up an image inside of the people's head when I use the term Indian. But I honestly know Indian is just a nickname for our people. You get what I'm saying? I'm a master etymologist. You know what I'm saying? Nick, that's just a nickname for our people. Just like any other name we pick is going to be a nickname, people. We can get out here on the land and have a vote. We can get out here on the land and have a vote. Hey, what y'all want to call ourselves? Let's vote. Let's vote. Let's go through deliberation for years if we have to, until we find a name that fits right with everybody. If we want to call ourselves I. What are you all? I come from the I people. Do y'all get what I'm saying? We can start a civilization and a culture. Now's the time. Now's the time. This is a leap year. It's time for us to leap past these people. This is a leap year. Leap year has nothing to do with the year. It has something to do with the physical. All right, this is another thing. This is Black History Month, right? Do y'all know that world around that Black History Month, right? I mean, around the whole plane we call Earth. Copper color brown, indeed. Around the whole plane we call Earth, y'all. February is an unholy month. February is an unlucky month. February is a bad luck and a bad omen month. Do y'all know that? So that's why our month is more like April for you all. You don't have to accept it as me trying to tell you that, like, hey, he said, no, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just whoever's open for it. Whoever's open for it. Whoever's open for it. I'm just throwing it out there that a more likely or a more better month for the celebration of our people would be more like April. Do you get what I'm saying? It'll be more like April. February is a no good month. That's just historical. It's a no good month. It's a bad luck month. Now, let me say this. For the 5 new people up in here, hit the like button so we can get some more like-minded people up in here. You now tuned in to Indigenous Realist, the Realist, aka Chief Sabi, the Noble, the Realist. Now, New Year, March. Yeah, let's keep leap year. Let's leap past these people. That's what I'm saying. Let's leap past these people. Why? Look, hey, thank y'all for the likes. We set up in these panels. We set up in these channels. We set up as individuals, not Chief Sabi, and I got all the film. That's what I'm saying. I've been leaving Mark. I have history. I have made history from last year and the year before because I have it, and I can show you the people. I can show y'all the history of our community. I can actually show y'all our community, the so-called Aboriginal community. I can show it to you through film. I can show you who was active in my chat. I can show you the things, the questions they asked and everything. I can show you the times they were in the chat and certain concepts were told. I have record. You get what I'm saying? I actually have record. That's our history. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be written in history. I have it. Now, on the flip side, why did I bring that up? The reason I brought that up is spread lies to it. Yeah, just another time of year to spread lies to the community. This is the reason why I bring that up about me having the old tapes. I never once hyped up 2020. And I always keep telling people in every stream, they used to be like, what's up with the 2020 census? What's up with the 2020 census? I used to always tell people, um, me too, Clifford. I got 5. Yeah, everybody finna have an April baby. Y'all don't realize that? I'm telling you all. Like, I don't want to say I'm telling you because I don't want y'all to think that I'm trying to force any kind of thinking on you. I'm not trying to force thinking on you. I just want you to think. I just want to spark. I just want to spark something in your brain. That's me. I just want to spark. You know, I'm trying to spark the membranes, that beautiful mind. That's it. Now, I have 1, 2. How many April babies I got, Queen Navi? 1, 2. I got a daughter finna be born in April. I got I'm gonna have 3 April babies this year. This April will make me have 3 April babies. You get what I'm saying? I have 3 April babies. I'll have a June baby. I'll have a September baby. I'll have a or August baby. I have a et cetera, and so forth. But them April babies, them powerful. Them powerful. Y'all don't know that. When did they lock me up last year? Think about it. When did they attack me? When did they lock me up? When did they gang stalk me? Last year, April. April. Y'all got to look at it. That's our cultural month. When is the new year? September. When does all the funding go to the prisons? September. When does every prison in America get their funding? September. When's the indigenous? When do my family celebrate their indigenous New Year in a long family tradition since before I was born? So it's at least 30 years older. September, the New Year. And I'm just throwing it out there for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't want y'all to say, man, I can't think that. I don't want you to think the way I think. I just want to throw it out there as a suggestion so you can look into it. But I'm just saying on my personal calendar, my personal family, we celebrate the New Year every September. Queen Navi can vouch for that. You know what I'm saying? Just things like that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta realize, we gotta know that it's on us. We're making history. I'm not finna be a part of no stagnation. So if the people that I made history with last year, Peter Parker, what's good? I don't even know if your name is Peter Parker, but I love to call you Peter Parker. But Peter Parker, what's good? What's great? Make sure y'all hit that like button as you come in. For the 3 new people in the stream, hit the like button. You're now tuned in to Chief Sabi Indigenous, the realist, the noble, aka Indigenous Realist, the noble, the realist. Hey, 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 power. Back in the booth. The realist, the noble, the chief. My bad, y'all. I hype up. I go Super Saiyan every now and then. Y'all excuse me. Uh, Con crazy. How we possibly be going back to that? We all need to write books one day. This internet will go down. Indeed, indeed. No, this is how it would happen. Okay, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I'm not taking sides or anything. I'm gonna keep it 100. We gotta know that this World Wide Web, right? It was made by 2 people. I dropped their name in a video. The World Wide Web was made by 2 people, and look at that www. Them actual um Numerals. Those are actually numerals. So check out what they www mean. I forgot what it means. So I can't just tell you right now, but just check out the history of those two dudes that made it in that www. Okay, now check this out. Why is that important to what the sister said about the internet won't be here one day? There's a high possibility. Think about it. Who runs the internet? We don't run this shit. This isn't an Aboriginal or indigenous or Indian or a black person ran internet. We don't run the internet. They can cut off the switch just like they cut on the switch for niggas to use. They can cut off the switch so niggas can't use the internet. Do y'all get what I'm saying? They already controlling the message. How the hell do I got 6,000 subscribers? Oh, I got 5,000 now. How the hell do I got 5,600 subscribers and only 200 or 300 of my subscribers? No, never know new people. I used to end the stream. Look, last year I used to end the stream. I have like 18 or 20 new subs every time I end the stream. I have like 18 or 20 new subs. This year, I haven't seen one. I seen one new sub yesterday. Besides that, I haven't got one new sub off a live stream yet. And I find that weird. And that's because they're controlling the information. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So the possibility of not being there, that's a high possibility. Just like the high possibility of them just putting our information inside of a box and leaving it there. Like, you get what I'm saying? On an internet, on a web type box, and just have it. You get what I'm saying? So they don't have to actually take the internet, but they can take the information off of the internet because they run it through algorithms. All right, now check this out. 223. Okay, look. They all indeed, that's profound, sis. They all hype up. And by the way, y'all, I'm just throwing this energy out there, y'all, because I don't know who may see this video afterwards or what. But hey, I want to say this. February is historical. It's historical that on the leap year, February, which this year is a leap year, the 29th, that on the 29th, on that day, a female can ask a male to marry them and he can't refuse. So I'm just throwing that out there, y'all. Y'all know I'm single, I'm lonely, my TP lonely. I'm just throwing it out there, you know what I'm saying? If any sisters in the world find me appealing, shoot your shot February 29th. I won't shoot you down. You know what I'm saying? I'm open for it. I'm open for it. Now, anyway, let me go back to the bill. Young Indigenous. That's crazy. There go my little brother right there. What's good? What's great? I was just thinking about you the other day. That's what I'm saying. I actually think about my subs. You know what I'm saying? I actually think about y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But I was just thinking about you the other day, little bro. How you been? How the hell have you been? Everybody, peace. We all, LOL, we all off topic. That's how you know it's a good bill. Oh, indeed. I'm just shooting that energy out there. I want to just shoot that energy out there. Indeed. I'm open for it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. My TP lonely as hell. But I am on the no fap shit. And I'm trying to take it for a whole year. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep that in mind also. Keep that in mind also. So if a female did want me, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be having sex for about 4 months. But it's cool. It's cool. I know how to exchange energy. You know what I'm saying? We can exchange energy, and it's better than sex. Do y'all know that? You can have sex without no physical contact if you be an empath. Now, drop a topic. Anybody want to drop a topic? We can you don't need them, bro. Do your own shit, but you are Aboriginal. Oh yeah, indeed. Indeed. But oh yeah, yeah. Now let me clarify that so people won't get it misunderstood. When I say that I'm separating myself from the Aboriginal community, I'm not separating myself from my genealogy. I'm not separating myself from my culture. I'm not separating myself from my life's work. I'm not separating myself from my brain. I'm still an Aboriginal. I'm still indigenous. I'm still an American Negro. I'm still a descendant of the people who ruled this land, who made this land yield fruit, great fruit. You know what I'm saying? Who built this land? So I'm still no. Don't get it twisted. What I'm saying is I don't want my name coming up in that conversation with that community. Period. Like now, I'm not saying people can't say my name in the streams. I'm not saying I won't be in the streams. They say Aboriginal community. I want them to list their community in their members, because apparently they got something going on in the background, some members only shit. And I refuse to be sitting on the mother. Y'all can't. I won't be used. Period. I won't be used. Period. If ain't nobody fucking with me, fucking with me, I ain't gonna let them use me. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing they won't do. You know what I'm saying? My name does ring bells. You know what I'm saying? Like, people do know Indigenous Realists. When I had Chief Savy Indigenous up there, I just had that up there as a social experience. That was just a manifestation of me coming to teach in a different way. But this right here, where I can just build just off the tip of the brain, I had to bring Indigenous Realists back out. I don't know what the hell is going on. They keep cutting my live stream off. I don't know what's going on. If you ain't already hit the like button, hit the like button. But comment any topics, y'all. Um, Young Indigenous, indeed. Young Indigenous Fish too. Oh yeah, that's my little bro. Like, that's little bro. He been rocking with me for years. He young, man. I bet you didn't grow up now, Young Indigenous. You got to be about 17 now, getting close to 17, almost 18 or something. You ought to be finna graduate by now. But I don't know. You could be like in 11th grade. I don't even remember. But anyway, bro, start tapping in more. We be back. We back in old form. We back in rare form. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, shout out to the Young Indigenous, indeed. The hate the truth. They hate the truth to get out. They want us to be their slaves forever. Indeed, but look, I'm glad you said that. Who just said Empress Callie? Peace. You activate me too, Empress. You really, really do. Now check this out. Young, it's easier when you meditate with it. Now check this out. You said that they only want us to keep us slaves forever, but not just the white man, not just the European descendant. People want to enslave you also. Do you get what I'm saying? These Negroes, these fellow Indians, these Kemet niggas, everybody, anybody that's conscious, right? Anybody that's uncivilized. Now, this is the difference between civilized and uncivilized, between savage and civilized. And this is not coming from, this is coming from me because I'm bringing it to you all, but this is something like that people really build on. You know what I'm saying? This is like some old time shit. Conscious uncivilized person or a savage is somebody without the proper without the proper knowledge of themselves. So if you don't have knowledge of self, you are a savage in the eyes of the conscious, in the eyes of consciousness, right? A person without knowledge of themselves. Abo G, indeed, indeed, everyone. Hiya, 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 pal. Back in the booth, the noble, the realist, the chief. My bad, I've been and went crazy in this joint. But anyway, yeah, so the civilized would be people who have proper knowledge of themselves and they conduct themselves accordingly. Now, check this out. If we be indigenous, right? If we be indigenous, we be Indian, we be Aboriginal, right? We be autochthonous, we be origine, we be Aborigine, we be the original inhabitants of the America. If we be those people, right? If we acknowledge that, we have what? Knowledge of who? Self. Self is yourself, the Trinity, the duality of self, the Trinity of self, the quadroon nature of self. If we have knowledge of self, we also have what? Knowledge of the ancestors. Oh, they keep hating. They hating. Disconnecting the stream, y'all, but we still gonna build. We still gonna build. No matter how many times they kick us out this bitch, we still gonna build. Now, let me say this. If we be our ancestors and we have knowledge of ourselves, being civilized would be what? Being ourselves. Yeah, we gonna always break the internet. For real, for real. Young Indigenous, tell them how we used to do it, Young Indigenous. Tell them how much they used to end my live streams all the time since I've been on YouTube. They used to shut my live stream down every time I hopped on, I swear. I don't know if it's just the energy, because this is what I want to know. Especially when y'all see me like kind of freeze up or something and you see me, I'm actually trying to push good energy. I'm trying to actually activate a part of us that's dominant. I mean, that's dormant. You get what I'm saying? Because it's active in me. So therefore, that spark that I have, I can share that spark. Look at Transformers, the spark, the all spark. The all spark was waking shit up. Call me the all spark. I want that. I want that. Call me the all spark. You know what I'm saying? I'm the all spark. I'm trying to wake you up. Let's bump heads and wake up. You know what I'm saying? I actually feel that I ain't gonna boost myself, y'all, but I feel like I can walk by somebody and just touch them and wake them up. I promise. Now, don't ask me why I say that. It's just something to do with being fully awakened as an empath. I know if I touch you, you're gonna wake up, and that's period. And then you look at the old scriptures, and you look at the old tomes, and you look at the old histories, right? The old wisdom systems, and you see the awakening of the dead. Somebody touch the dead and bring them back to life. I feel like I can touch the dead, the living dead. Now remember, there's living dead. I can touch the living dead and bring them back to life. Word is bond. That's word is bond. If we exchange energy, if I see you, if I was to see you in public and I give you a hug, you're gonna be woke. Period. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest, y'all. Like that's how far I am with this energy exchange shit. And y'all gonna hear it. It's gonna be coming out in a few years. You know what I'm saying? I'm always ahead of my time. That's why they're gonna end up killing me. They're gonna end up killing me, or they're gonna end up putting me back in prison. Mark my words. I'm gonna end up dying for this information, or getting put back in prison for this information. Watch my words. Not just for the activating energy information, not just for the Heyoka information, but for all this information. You know what I'm saying? For all this information, I'm gonna die for it. But I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? The people gotta know it. They gotta hear it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm telling you, y'all, with this energy exchange shit, this Heyoka shit, start studying on empaths, y'all. Where I'm gonna say 90% of us are empaths. I'm saying 90% of all copper color individuals are empaths, and you know that because you get omens, you get feelings, you get gut feelings, you get what do they call it, intuition. Women get intuition, and I'm gonna say the women empaths are stronger than the males. You know what I'm saying? And Heyoka is the strongest of all empaths, and I would say it's hard to obtain Heyoka. You know what I'm saying? But you do have to die. I died 3 times. Look, I died in 2017. I died in 2019. I died twice in 2019. Look, I died once in 2017. I died twice in 2019. And when I'm saying death, I mean I died physically through a stroke. I died spiritually and mentally. That's all three. I died 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna leave it at that. I'm not even gonna expound on it or anything. Just know, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to come with that shit. You know what I'm saying? People always hollering woke and shit like that, but I didn't bury my cross to be woke. You know what I'm saying? I buried my cross, and I'm still gonna bear it. I'm still gonna bear it no matter what. We still gotta bear our crosses as individuals. We gotta bear our cross. Dark night of the soul. God ain't gonna let us die over this situation. We didn't put ourselves in. We are God's children, and we are protected. Indeed, indeed. Vibing real high. Indeed, indeed. Activate that DNA. We are divinely protected. Indeed, indeed. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell y'all, and I mean it so sincerely and so serious when I say I have no fear. I have no fear, that I actually don't fear anything but the Most High. And I know there's nothing walking around the plane of existence. This is a fact, y'all. And mark my words, there's nothing on this plane of existence that can compete with me or that can put up a fight against me except Shaitan himself. And that's period. And I'm going to conquer him. I'm trying to conquer. As the devil, look, this is my goal. This is my goal, y'all. I'm not just trying to set this land thing up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's there. It's been in the family. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just trying to get on this land and live like my ancestors, which I already do. You know what I'm saying? But I want to set up where others can do. I'm also an activist against homelessness. I bring homelessness awareness because the Most High put me in a situation of homelessness before, just so I have that experience, so other people don't have to experience it. Or if other people are experiencing it, I can I can help them. You get what I'm saying? And so there's bigger reasons. There's bigger reasons. Like if everybody that sub to me or everybody that supports me, if y'all intentions aren't to get out of these cities, get out of these states, get out of these communities, that's cool with me because it's not for everybody. But what I'm saying is you should still support that path or that goal, just on the strength that we should all want to negate the copper colored individuals being locked up, detained by mental health services, being kidnapped, things of that nature, because we are rate of homelessness. And if somebody is actually trying to negate that, someone is actually trying to make a home for Indians, somebody's actually trying to make a home, a place where people can come for anybody, anybody that has a sincere will to be there and a sincere will to be part and partial and just want to be free. If you just want to be free, you can come. If you just want to be free, like if you don't want to do nothing else out of life except just be free from oppression, be free from grief, be free from worry, be free from stress, be free from subjugation, be free from laws, be free from your public education. If that's the type of goals you have, I'm the guy to support. If you want to see that manifest, if you want to be a part of history, support the brother. Like I'm just saying, like support the brother. Like make clips of me and share it, or any kind of support that you can do. If you know you can support this, and there's no reason why you shouldn't, because I'm gonna support it with my life if I have to. I'm gonna put my life on the line for it if I have to. You know what I'm saying? And I will freely. But it's the thing like this. Me personally, as a person being alive and breathing, I have access to these acres, to this large, almost a city. It's almost as big as a city, you all. Like, it's not small at all. Like, it's really the size of the average small city. That's how much land my family has. And me, as an individual, I received express permission from my grandmother to settle on that land, to bring people with me, and to do whatever I wanted on that land, and to rule that land as I see fit. I received express permission from it. Now, if I was to die today, my dream of an Aboriginal community out there on my family's land in Cherokee County, you know what I'm saying, on tribal land that's never been touched. That's never been touched by the so-called European, the so-called white man. It's never been touched. It's never been surveyed. Y'all get what I'm saying? We could be out here doing our own archaeological digs and shit on this land. We could be looking for Indian, American Negro artifacts and stuff like that out here on this land. When you're talking about 1,000 acres, you know what I'm saying? When you're talking about 900 acres or a little less, let's just say between 200 and 900 acres. But, you know, it's some people in the chat that know the number. But I'm saying when you're talking those numbers when you're talking that many hundreds of acres, y'all, you're talking about a whole city. I'm giving people an opportunity, a chance to come make a city with me, to come make a sovereign with me, to come make a sovereign land with me, to come be free from oppression, free from debt, free from bills, free from everything, free from stress, free from stalkers, free from oppression. Like, that's what I'm offering. I hope y'all get that that's what I'm offering. But if I was to die, let's say I was to die today, that dream, that offer, that would die with me. That's what I'm saying. When I don't plan on going out that way. I be saying, like, whenever I get a bad vibe or a bad omen, or I feel like my life is in danger or I'm risking my life or something, I always tell myself, I say, this ain't where you die, Sabi. This ain't the way it end for Sabi. Like, I always tell myself that, like, Sabi, this ain't the way it end for y'all. And by the way, my real name on paper, my documented name now is Sabi Indigenous, by the way, y'all. For those of y'all that don't know that, my name is Sabi Indigenous. You know what I'm saying? That's my real name now. That is my real name, my documented name. It got more to it, but you know what I'm saying? That's my name. So if people wanted to know, like, what the hell, why he be referring to himself as Sabi, why he refer to himself as Sabi Indigenous, or always use the name Indigenous, that's my real name. You get what I'm saying? That's my real name now. But on the flip side, check this out. Hey, baby. Look at this sun. Hey, baby. Where you been at, baby? Let me show y'all the sun. That's my baby. That's my baby, y'all. She's sexy, ain't she? Let me get a little gazing going. She's so beautiful. Hey, girl. I'll be up there later. I'm gonna come fuck with you in a minute, alright? Hit my line, shawty. Beam me up. Hit my line, shawty. Don't hide from me. Don't hide from me, girl. I love you. I love myself. Let me feel your energy. I love your energy. Do you feel mine? My bad, y'all. I get sidetracked. I get eccentric. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of eccentric now. So my bad. If I talk to the sun during the stream, y'all don't mind me. I just feel it whenever she peek at me from behind them clouds and hit me with that warmth, y'all. I, I hear her knocking, so I let her in. That soul to soul connection. That soul to soul connection. I sun gazed so hard that shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. I love you all. She peeking through them clouds. Yeah, yeah, looking lovely out there. Looking lovely out there. I see you, girl. Don't hide from me, girl. Don't hide from me, girl. And I was telling people yesterday about sun gazing, right? You're gonna see a tunnel in the clouds. Word is bond. If you sun gaze and you know the position of the sun, right? You know the position of the sun, and you just keep gazing. You keep gazing up there. The clouds are gonna open for you. Not the clouds are gonna move. They're gonna go from being like this, and a cyclone is gonna open up, and there's gonna be a portal from you straight to the sun. That's word is bond. I wouldn't lie to you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're interested in gazing and things of that nature, there is, you know what I'm saying? And for the people that didn't know how to gaze, I was telling y'all that you use your eyelashes, right? When you first start gazing, you do your eyes something like this, where they're barely open. You see, you can't even see that they're open. When you gaze, you go like this and look through your lashes. That's what your lashes are for. Your lashes will they transmute the light rays. They transmute the rays and make it where your vision can take them in. They actually train your eyes for the sun. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why you see people in the desert. They don't use sunglasses. They're just walking in the desert with that beaming sun reflecting off the ground and everything because their eyes are prepared for it. You get what I'm saying? I'll be back, brother. I have to study for my financial class so one day I could be in the position to make the land we talking about for living free for us. Indeed, Clifford Clark. And hit me up on the ground. Anybody that hasn't added me on Instagram, add me up on Instagram. I really want to make a new Instagram, y'all, because that's my old one. That's not my Indigenous Realist account. That is an old Instagram that I knew made it new. But you can type in Chief Sabian. You'll see my profile name is Sab Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? So check out my Instagram, y'all. Now on the way, let's be frank. What was I saying? Oh man, I get so distracted. I get so distracted, y'all. Like for real. If you ever see that vortex, you see that vortex, you see that tunnel between you and the sun. Make sure y'all come back and let me know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. And it looks so sexual. It looks so sensual. It looks so beautiful, by the way. Now, Empress Kylie, damn, is that right? Wow, amazing. See, she peeking through the clouds. Indeed, exactly. It's in my blood to pioneer new towns. My ancestors helped to build Nicodemus, Kansas, which is like a Oklahoma. Indeed, sis. And you more than welcome. Like, bring that energy. Like, for real, for real. Bring that energy. And this is the thing. This is the thing. Let me say this. Being off Instagram and Facebook for over a year, I appreciate your live, though. Okay, indeed. I don't be on Instagram like that. It's just when people hit me up in the background, you know what I'm saying, or contact me for more information, they can contact me through Instagram at Sable Illuminati, or they can contact me on Gmail at coach the number 4 Sabi the number 7 at gmail.com. And anyway though, y'all, the build coming to an end. We stayed in here way longer than I planned. I only plan on here being on here like 40 minutes. We on here an hour and 40 minutes. My internet messing up, or is it? No, it's your internet, little baby. Yeah, it's your internet. Now check this out. Because I know when the stream messes up. Whenever the stream messes up, I freeze over here on this end. Misael only wise peace, indeed. What did Misael say? Oh, Empress Skyler, that's what's up. Okay, okay. This is the thing. I don't believe in stagnation, right? I'm saying this. All I want to do, right? Check this out. You'll never hear another leader say this. You'll never hear another conscious person say this. You'll never hear nobody on YouTube say this. Not only do I have a lot to offer to my subs, into myself, into my little Indians I'm finna be making here soon, because the rest of my little Indians are gone. I don't have none of my children. Apparently I'm not a good father. Apparently, you know what I'm saying, I'm not a good father. I can't have none of my little Indians. You know what I'm saying? So my little Indians are stolen from me. They're taken from me. They're killing me. They are being oppressed. Whether the mothers feel that way or not, I'm not bashing the mothers. I'm not saying anything against them. I'm just saying that my little Indians, you know what I'm saying, they stole my little Indians. That's all I'm going to say. And that's just big facts. And, you know, I'm going to keep it all the way 100, keep it all the way gutter with it. My children my sperm, my DNA, my genes were literally stolen from me. You know what I'm saying? I literally was tricked to have babies with women, and they didn't do anything but steal my babies. And that's not just the ones that I named. That's just all my children. I'm pretty sure I have over 10. I'm pretty sure I have lots of children. I haven't had that much sex in the last 5 years, by the way. I've only been having sex with one woman, and then when we weren't together, another woman. But I'm just saying, and one other one. So I've only had sex with 3 women in the past 15 years, maybe 4 women in the past 15 years. You know what I'm saying? In the past, my whole life, almost. You know what I'm saying? Just to be honest. Now, I'm not gonna lie like that. I used to be a little rascal when I was young, but I never had children. But what I'm saying, my whole life, I've only been involved with like 4 women. You know what I'm saying? As an adult, with like 4 women, and all of them have children by me, and all of them are just gone. You know what I'm saying? Just stealing my DNA, but I'm not tripping. I'm finna have more children. Now, on the flip side, look, I'm not just trying to like Texas isn't the end result. We just have to choose somewhere to make an example, make a model, so that we can copy it. And I want to get a team together where we can go state to state and establish these aboriginal culture zones, these tribal lands. Do you get what I'm saying? And I can help in that way because my family has. I'm gonna say my family for sure that I know of that I can go straight to this documented and that I have full rights to. You know what I'm saying? I know for sure Texas, for sure. 2 different locations in Texas, my family has land. 3 different locations in Louisiana. My family has land in Georgia. My family has land in Tennessee. My family has land in Mississippi. My family has land in Virginia. My family has land in Arizona. My family has land in Nevada. So I can say for sure that we can establish at least like from me, from Chief Sadie. Now, other people as they come to the tribe, as they come into this culture of this real nation building and this real tribe building, this real nation building. Other people come to this culture, they'll come with land and stuff too, and we can go out to their land and establish culture zones for our people. So I want to do this in all 50 states, even Alaska. I want to go make a settlement for our people where there won't be a homelessness. If somebody identifies themselves as an Indian or as an Aboriginal or as an indigenous person, they won't ever be homeless in their life. So that's my goal. I'm anti-homelessness. I'm anti-oppression. I'm anti-debt. I'm anti that type shit. That's what I'm on. I want to get our people out of these reservations. Are the reservations, are the cities, the communities. I want to see my people free. You know what I'm saying? If they want to call me, well, they do. The people out here where I'm at, they call me Black Moses. I didn't tell them that or anything. They honestly just started calling me Black Moses. This is word is bond. I'll catch one of them on camera next time they do it. They greet me. They be like, "Hey, Black Moses." I swear to God, it's just the energy I put off. But people call me Black Moses out here where I'm at in the country. I swear to God. So we see Empress Cali. So Empress Cali, for sure, we need to build in the background and see how we can, because it doesn't take nothing. Look, to be honest, just straight out the mouth and the mind of Chief Sabi, it only needs 4 to build a nation. I'm saying it only takes 4. It only takes 4 to build a nation. 4 people out of 9 billion people. I'm saying with 4 people we can build a nation. So when I'm saying that, when I'm saying now my goal, when I throw it out there, when I throw the energy out there, and I say I'm open for assistance and donations and stuff. I mean, I'm gonna put out the energy here soon, and I only want 144 people to put like $10, $15, $20 together and do this. If we can do this like quarterly, like every 3 months, if we can get 144 people, 200 people, 100 people to say that, hey, we're willing to send $20 towards this nation building program every 3 months, and the money would be kept what it would be actually used visibly for nation building, and then there would be other people. See, this is the difference. I don't want to handle other people's money. I don't want anybody to follow me or believe in me. I don't want to be a leader over anybody. All I want is to see this shit happen. I just want to see this shit happen. I want us to be free. I believe that we are all chiefs and chiefess in our own. So that's what I'm saying. So when I put that energy out there, I want you all to propagate that. How we can propagate our compadres and our friends channels and stuff like that, and we can propagate other people's what do you call the shit they sell, merchandise and stuff like that. If we can propagate and promote merchandise and channels and other school of thoughts, and hey y'all, I'm just saying, when the time comes and I need you all to help me promote this, because I'm gonna be out in the streets, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, this is what I'm trying to do, look. And so I'm gonna have it all drawn up and everything, just like I'm gonna present it like I'm presenting it to a board of representatives or something. But this is what needs to be done. If we don't do it, and I am you and you are me, if we don't do it, who the fuck gonna do it? And I'm just being honest. And people can go steal this concept, this idea if they want. It's cool, because people need to be doing it. That's how non-narcissistic I am. It doesn't have to be me in all 50 states. What I'm saying is that I have what it takes. I have what it takes to do it in a few states. I'm saying I can jump that off for us with a little support, not money, but a little elbow grease from a couple sincere people. I can make an example in multiple states of an indigenous culture, and that's my word to you all. That's my word, tribe. Like, I do that for us. Period. With you all assistance. So I'm gonna say we can do that. And I'm saying I vouch for that. I stand on that. I put my word on that. This ain't no Umar Johnson's Children Academy. None of that bullshit. I want living, breathing people out here with me applying that elbow grease. And then others can see what we're doing, and they can support it financially, or they can come support it with their elbow grease, or they can come support it just by sharing our streams or whatever. But I want to actually do this, you all. This isn't a myth. I want to do this in the next 90 days, you all. I want to get our first, we might as well, I don't want to call it a colony, but I want to get our first tribal land, or our first station, or our first example up within the next 90 days, you all. So just, you know what I'm saying? That's a strong statement. But I'm saying I'm a proactive member of society. I'm a proactive historian. I'm a proactive scholar. So I'm saying that this is what needs to be done. If ye be real indigenous, ye be real aboriginals, ye really love the culture, fuck with the chief. You know what I'm saying? If you want to say, hey, why y'all, and then we'll have the ammo, the firepower to go to these other people and say, hey, while y'all bickering and arguing, we just help we, all you have to say, y'all don't have to say y'all help me, because it ain't for me, it's for we. I just want to leave something so the children can see. Think about how great it'll be once they see us as a people come together and establish a tribal zone. That's what I'm saying, you all. And I have the resources, I have the land, I have the know-how to do it, and I have the legal knowledge to avoid the legal system. I have that. You know what I'm saying? Martin Marcus Garvey Academy. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Whatever the hell they want to call it. Mosaic. I thought it's Martin Marcus. It's Mosaic Marcus. Marcus Mosaic Garvey. Now, in the meantime, y'all, just keep that on y'all brains. That, you know what I'm saying? I want to see this in the next 90 days. I'm pushing that out there. That's the energy. I'm on my knees talking to the Most High about that shit daily. I'm inside talking to the Most High about this shit daily. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's where we're going with this information. That's where we're going with this culture. Period. In the next 90 days, we're going to establish a culture zone. We're going to show the people that we can do this, that we are indigenous people, that we do rule this land. You know what I'm saying? And that we can be free, and we can be debt free, we can be stress free, and we don't have to deal with the legal systems. I will show and prove that this year. You know what I'm saying? And I want to do that state to state. I want to show y'all that we can go do it. And I can personally say that I can make that happen for us in at least 8 states. I can put up the land and the resources, as long as we provide the elbow grease. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm going to be saying, hey, we need donations and stuff, I want you to come donate your elbow grease, your time. Come trade your time. You get what I'm saying? So that's the energy I'm pushing out there, you all. We gonna do this year. Period. We're gonna do this. It'll be lovely if we can do it in April. That would be lovely. But that's kind of pushing it kind of close. But we're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Just period. We're gonna do it. Whether it's me, and this is how firm I am. This is how firm I am, you all. We're gonna do it whether if it's just me, if whether it's just me, my tripod in my hands and my elbow grease, doing it by myself. I'm saying for sure here we will have an example of an indigenous people living free on the land. I'm already doing it, but we're gonna show you in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we're gonna put the culture out there. We're gonna put the culture out there. Now, on the flip side, on the flip side, isn't that a great idea? Do you get what I'm saying? Isn't that a great concept, a great idea where we can be proactive members right now? We don't got to just be sitting behind screens. We don't have to just be warring, debating. We don't have to just be debunking and things of that nature. We can actually do something proactive to show the children. You get what I'm saying? We can actually show the children what's necessary to do nation building. You know what I'm saying? I have the mind. You all have the mind. So we have the mind. We have the resources. We have the land. And that's what I'm saying. And we can do it first in Texas. I would prefer to do it here in Texas. Then we should go to Tennessee. Then we should go to Mississippi, Louisiana. Like, we can go anywhere we want, y'all, and set up different zones. You know what I'm saying? Because there's enough land where each zone will be totally different. And we can even show examples of how every so-called state or zone has different plants, different trees, different energies. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's powerful. That's a bold statement. I'm not going to mention the person's name, but I seen one person go to almost all 50 states and proclaim what he proclaimed, and the people embraced him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to make an even bolder statement. Fuck just going there and just proclaiming I'm a black Indian, proclaiming that I'm indigenous, proclaiming that I'm aboriginal. There's more to that. What I'm saying is that we can go and set up cultural zones that can't be touched by the government, that can't be touched. And in 100 years, it will be what? A living, thriving community. It'll be a living, thriving example of American Indians. In 100 years, it will be, even if we abandon it in 100 years, it will be a cultural zone. It will be a protected site. That's what I'm trying to say. How about we make history this year? You know what I'm saying? How about we literally make history? How about we do something historical this year? How about that? And like I was saying, I'm going to upload. Everybody can't come on this journey. Oh yeah, indeed, indeed. Heck yeah, gotta end the mental slavery we for sure can do for self. Indeed, indeed. Everybody won't. That's why I say it only takes four. It only takes four. And that's the crazy thing. Y'all never hear nobody say that. I'm saying with me, I'm really 4 people by myself. And that's the thing. That's why I say I will do it by myself if need be. But I'm saying it would only take 4 sincere people who have the time. You don't have to have money, because we don't need money out there. That's the beauty of it. But if you bring resources, that would be lovely. But we just need to make an example. For is the culture. We need to make an example of people actually striving to live like the ancestors. And we can do it right here in the Americas. And I put my word on it. I put my life on it. I put my soul on that. We can do that right here. If y'all don't know, just Google. I want y'all to just Google how much. And I throw out the number 200 because in all actuality, there's roughly 900 acres right here in this one location I'm talking about right here in Texas. Not thinking about Louisiana, Tennessee, Georgia, any of those other places my family has land. I'm saying right here in Texas where my family. Let me say this too. There's roughly 900 acres, but I'm saying in all actuality, I'm not gonna let people just run around my ancestors just freely, but I'm saying we can cordon off about a 200-acre section, and that'll be our section. And I'm telling you that. And if you look up how much 200 acres is, that's a lot of fucking. That's a whole city. That's a whole fucking city, you all. A blank land. When I say blank land, I mean there's trees, There's water, there's grass, there's plants, there's animals. There's animals out there, you all. There's animals. This is the wilderness. I want to show people the wilderness. And I'm gonna stop using the term nature, because I don't fuck with Nature Boy no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not even cool. We not even gonna associate. None of that shit. I won't build with him no more. None of that shit. He showed me some weird shit the other day that I didn't like. Uh, he's totally against the Aboriginal community. Let me say that, because I'm not with the Aboriginal community either. I'm totally separate. I'm standing on my own 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? As before mentioned in like 5 videos, I will not be participating in that shit. I don't want to be affiliated with it. It is hacked. It is hacked and infiltrated by COINTELPRO. Y'all don't got to take my word for it. I warned about it. So the rest of this Black History Month, I am gonna be dropping a video. I'm gonna be re-uploading an old video from my channel that's on lock. And I'm gonna be re-uploading it for the last 10 days of this Black History Month, so we can just see the warnings I gave this community. I gave warnings to the Aboriginal community. I gave warnings to the population of the Americas in general. I gave warnings to conscious beings. I gave warnings about people wanting to colonize our people again. I gave a lot of warnings when I was here the first time in my first manifestation. And so I'm going to be bringing that back up. You know what I'm saying? It's all time stamped. I have videos reaching all the way back to September 2018 is when I first started live streaming. You know what I'm saying? Here on YouTube. So we got the records where I gave warnings for the people. And then now I see that what I feared has happened. You know what I'm saying? What I fear. Got to distance yourself. You should do the same with these people who bash you on their channels but sit in your live stream chat looking for content to put in their next video. Indeed, like Aboriginal TV. You know what I'm saying? But I let them come in. I let them come in because I don't even mind it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have those female traits. You know what I'm saying? I don't have those female traits that he exhibits. You know what I'm saying? I won't even give Aboriginal TV One the the chance. I won't even make a video responding to none of the accusations or anything he made. Why? Because I don't want to give him no kind of, I ain't gonna give you no push. You know what I'm saying? You my student, Aboriginal TV One, and you know you are. You know what I'm saying? You know you know you are. You know what I'm saying? On God, you know you are. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I got a global school. I got a global university. People learning from me way in Iraq. People learning from me way in the UK. People learning from me way in Brazil and stuff. So, therefore, he's still welcome. He's still welcome. I'm going to put you in timeout. You came at me crazy. I dubbed your ass. Okay, I'm going to put you in timeout, young lady. I'm going to put you in timeout, young lady. Try again in a few minutes. Indeed. Hey, power, back in the booth. The realest, the noble, the chief. I go Super Saiyan in this bitch. And y'all should see me in person. If y'all see me in person, it's the energy. It's the energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a very big guy at all. I don't know if y'all thought I was a huge guy. I'm a tiny fella. I'm a little tiny fella. You know what I'm saying? But I'm vicious. Like all the Indians. Hey, yeah, I put that young lady in timeout. She don't mean no harm. You know what I'm saying? She don't mean no harm. You know what I'm saying? I go Super Saiyan in this bitch. I go Super Saiyan in this bitch. The maintenance man's looking at me like, who the fuck is that guy? Hey, power, back in the booth, the realest, the noble, the hey. I love you all, higher powers. I love you all. Like, I love you all. Like, sincerely, I fuck with my subscribers. I love you all. We're gonna build this nation up. I love you all. Halito, the original Copper Empress Hobart. Halito. I just had to put a transgender in timeout. The transgender Chief Nature, aka Aboriginal TV One. She's here in the chat. You know, I'm honoring her gender. She's here in the chat. You know what I'm saying? She's in timeout right now. You know what I'm saying? She's in the transgender corner right now. You know what I'm saying? So I had to let her take a rest. But in the meanwhile, we're still building. And anyway, y'all, let me do a let me touch. Look, he got out the chat when I said that. Christine Bay. Oh, thank you, Christine Bay. All rights reserved. Thank you so much, sis. Hey, power. Back in the booth, the realist, the noble, the chief. Fellas up, try but wise up. See what happened to that? Now look, I'm glad we got. Is AP still in here? I don't know if AP is still in here. Misa L is up in here. Go stand in the corner and think. Yeah, go think about what you did, young lady. You know what I'm saying? But we got Empress Copper Holder in here. We got Misa L Only the Wise in here. We got Christine Bay, All Rights Reserved in this joint. We got Abo G Chocolate Khan in this joint. And we got a lot more people that's been around this culture for a second. Empress Callie. Let me see who else we got up in this joint. My homegirl Aboriginal TV1 up in this joint. AP was up in here. And all the rest of y'all beautiful people, young indigenous that's been around. Y'all been around through some years of this culture, right? Now this is what I'm saying when I say stagnation. Y'all got to remember how the culture got spread. We didn't spread the culture by just sitting on live streams talking our talk. Y'all do know that, right? We used to all go inside Sinetta chat and bang on the Pan-Africans. We don't do that no more. I be in there by myself and I just leave. I be like feeling stupid. I be like, damn, I'm the only one in here shouting out this Aboriginal shit. I'm the only one in here shouting out this Aboriginal shit. That's how we got new members to the culture. That's how we got people to see our culture, because we were going to live streams as a group. We didn't ever hit each other up. It used to be Libra Sun used to be up in there. We used to go to Sovereign Student Sadie chat. We used to go to these different streams. And actually propagate our information. And then people used to come in large numbers back to the community. We don't do it anymore. And that's why we seeing the same old faces. That's why we're going live and seeing the same 100 people every day. You know what I'm saying? Because we're forgetting where we came from. That's what I mean when I keep saying that y'all stop forgetting where y'all came from. I don't mean like from 0 subs. We know everybody started out from 0 subs. I'm saying don't forget that this is a fledgling. This is a fledgling culture. And we can't just sit back because we got a little income. We got a few people to sell stuff to. We got a few people we can sell something to. We got a few people we can generate click revenue from. And we think that we just don't need new people. What the fuck? The information is to wake the people up, not to sell them shit. And I've been saying that since day one, and that's why people ain't never liked me since day one, because I ain't never sold to people shit, and I never supported anybody selling to people anything. That's why people didn't like me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe in that shit. Don't sell my people shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just big facts. So I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. And I'm being, oh no, it's not morning time. It's just so peaceful around here. It seems like it's morning time, but it's like 3 in the evening. Now, I'm gonna keep it big 100, y'all. We forgetting that all we doing is sitting up in this community and selling each other shit. We're back to selling paperwork. We're back to selling books. We're back to selling dreams. We're back to selling bullshit. All right, sisters, just maintain yourself, girl. I'm talking to you, Aboriginal TV1. You be righteous up in here, girl. And I love you, brother. And I'm really just fucking with you, man, because I know you don't mean no brother, but you made a whole video sitting in the dark about me. Is that how far we fallen? Is that how far we fallen? And the sisters really in this nigga chat, they really in the comment section. My beautiful copper colored sisters, my beautiful sisters, y'all lovely sisters, was really inside the comment section. Chief Sabi? Indigenous Realist? Really? Me? Y'all really? Me? If it's righteous, the money, exactly. You get what I'm saying? Like, exactly. I haven't sold anything since I've been on here. All I'm doing is passing out sparks. All I'm doing is sparking. There's so many people, I swear to God, y'all. I'm Lisa Let Bay all rights reserved. Yeah, I love to see them sisters come through. Who else we got? I seen somebody. We got Christine Bay and Lisa Let Bay. Hey, we up in this thing. I love to see that culture, y'all. I love y'all sisters, and I love to see that culture. Real deal. I love to see that. I love to see that culture, and I love to see y'all come build for real, for real. Everybody, y'all. Talking about Abo G, who are you again? That's funny. That's funny. Um, but in the meantime, check this out, you all. This is the thing. My life is open. I don't have any secrets. You know what I'm saying? There's no secrets about me except my age. And I even been telling y'all my age, and I'm gonna do it right here in this. No, I'm not gonna do it. But listen, that's the only secret I keep from y'all is my age. And that's just because I want to be respected. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it respectful. I gotta protect my energy. That's why I have on the hat. You know what I'm saying? I have to protect my energy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta protect it. And that's why I just let this little splash come out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to just splash the information. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to drown them. Sorry, don't remember you. Age don't matter. Indeed. Like the mother, like the daughter, Christine Bay. Wow, I did not know that. I knew it too. Every time I see her name, I think about Lisa Let Bay, all rights reserved. Hey man, shout out, man. I love to see that. That's 2 generations. Is that your real daughter? I don't care if it ain't. If that's your spiritual daughter, shout out to y'all, man. 2 generations. You know what I'm saying? 2 generations. We got the generations in the chat. I unsubscribe from the drama. I'm trying to learn and build. Yeah, indeed. P. Parker, you a female? Man, we got the sisters back to the chat. Hey, y'all always, if y'all didn't know, my subscriber base is 80% females. I promise. Like, I've never had a lot of men. Men don't like alpha males. Men don't like masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? So men, naturally. But the youth fuck with me. Indigenous fuck with me. Like, the youth, I used to have a bunch of teenagers, a bunch of 20-year-olds and stuff used to come in here and build with us. When I took that 9-month break, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Trey the third. You know what I'm saying? You going back in time out, Aboriginal TV one, because you don't even know what a build is, and this is the build. You know what I'm saying? This is the build. This is the build. This is the community itself up in here. So I'm talking to my people. You know what I'm saying? So this is the build. So you back in time out, young lady. How can we build if we don't point out the fuckery? Indeed. Indeed. And I'm just hopefully people get it. I'm actually trying to point it out. I'm saying, like, this is what I can vouch for. Let me just point out what I can vouch for, and then I'm gonna leave the rest up there because I don't want to point accusations at anybody. Yeah, he just dry interrupting shit. Put her back in. I put her back in timeout. Put her back in timeout. Have a seat, young lady. You know what I'm saying? While we build, while the ancestors build, you can sit back and watch Aboriginal TV one. Now check this out. I may give you a little clout. I may come review you. You know I'm the inspector general, right? You know I'm the inspector general, right? That's really why people try to. And this is the thing. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. The reason why I say I gotta separate myself from the Aboriginal community, if there's such a thing, which I considered it was until they shunned me. The reason why I say I have to, because we ain't doing nothing with the information. Who the hell? Like, what are we doing with it? What are we doing with it? There's some very scholarly people in here, but what are we doing with it? I told you all last year and the year before that, hey, all you have to do, all you have to do to be free here in the Americas, just like the church shuns, indeed. I'm going to get back on that, but I'm just want to put this out there, put this energy out there, and I have it documented. I have myself recorded saying these things right here. Thousands, at least hundreds of times. I say it over and over again. Get back to the land. So the sisters know it. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. That's my core teaching over here. Man on man, women on women, we don't make babies. Indeed. I got the BS. I was about to BS a mile away. Indeed. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to realize, that the reason why I already want to be separate is because my 9 months, when I stayed gone for 9 months, I come back and we're still building at the same rate, in the same frequency we were building 9 months ago. Something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting shunned and not embraced as, you know what I'm saying, somebody making real deal strides in for this culture. Nobody wants to accept the fact that I put in work for this culture, period. You know what I'm saying? It goes past the Sovereign Suit and Seti shit. It goes past the Martin Luther King videos. It goes past YouTube. I'm saying I'm really out here putting in work for this culture. You know what I'm saying? Abo G Chakra Khan seen my genealogy. You know what I'm saying? I showed her my family records. I showed her that my family has fucking history right here all the way back to 1776, and that's the signing of the Declaration of Independence. You know what I'm saying? I don't bash in them for their choices. I just don't uphold it. We naturalists out here. Indeed, indeed. What's up? I hope you good, man. Millie Bees. What's good? What's great, Millie Bees? I'm not familiar with your name. You must have changed your avatar, changed your name. Yeah, y'all check out, look. Y'all check out Empress Cali channel. Check out Original Copper Empress. So look, everybody subscribe to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even if there's no content on the channel, y'all sub to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So the link is there. You know what I'm saying? So the link is there. Millie Bees, I don't know you. I would have get moderator's status, but you gotta say your name. What's your old avatar name? Because I know all my subs. Every 5,000 of them, I know them by name. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people like, I don't be recognizing y'all, so I'll be like, well, man, or I'll be building with y'all, and I don't even realize that it's y'all is y'all. It's just because you changed your name, but I feel the energy. Now, on the flip side, let's say this: I'm not a stagnant type person. I got out of the drug game. I didn't get busted. I didn't fall off or anything. I stopped hustling because I wasn't seeing no growth. How many times was I gonna hit the same $100,000? Like how many times was I gonna see the same $100,000? You know what I'm saying? Before I go to, like, I couldn't get over it. Like I couldn't get over that point. I couldn't get over that point in hustling, so I stopped hustling. And then later on, a year later, I do my YouTube thing, and here goes a year and a half later, the money's gone. You know what I'm saying? The money's gone, and yet I'm still here on YouTube. So I made the right choice. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that what happened was gonna happen. I didn't know that, but at the same time, I made the right choice. I choose to bring this information, then hustle, because the hustle was going nowhere. It was stagnated. You know what I'm saying? It was stagnating. I could never reach that next point without selling my soul, without compromising my integrity. So I wouldn't do that. So I got out the game and kept us afloat, kept my family afloat with the little ends and odds I jumped out with. Now check this out. I only brung up my past to say this. I only brung up our past to say this. The same thing with this culture, with this knowledge. I can't just be stuck sitting around. You know what I'm saying? My brain doesn't work that way. If I'm telling you all in 90 days, within 90 days, I want to make an example of our culture manifesting right here in the Americas. I mean that. I mean that. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you all that the police won't touch you, that the feds won't touch us, that nobody's gonna come on the land without permission. Like nobody's gonna impede upon our freedom. That we don't need money for anything. And I'm vouching for that. Why would I risk my brand, risk my name on a bold statement like that? That's why I be doing my eyes like this, because I'm letting y'all know it's like I'm telling you all how to get free. You can do it. You can do it yourself. You can go buy you a little lot, but you can't do it in the city limits. That's what I'm saying. And it'll be better as a community. Like you don't have to go purchase. Why go purchase land when you can basically like a timeshare. The program I'm gonna promote is actually gonna be like a timeshare, but it's not a timeshare. It's more like a get out of jail free, but it's not nothing to do with jail. It's more like a get out of. It's a timeshare. It's basically like for people that support. Exactly. For people that support, and I want everybody to create a channel too. Y'all start kicking flavor. I'll be in your chat. I don't care if it's only me in there. I'll build with you. I'll talk all day. I love talking. You know what I'm saying? I love building. Master builder. Now check this out. I love the cipher. I love the cipher. I decipher the cipher and keep it on and on, like Erykah Badu said. Now check this out. On the flip side though, let me stick to what I'm saying. The what I'm gonna promote or what I'm gonna push, and I hope others embrace it, and I hope others support it because it's just for the people. It's not. I'm not gonna benefit in any way at all. I'm benefiting just by people getting the fuck out. Y'all remember the movie Get Out? Get Out. That's all I'm gonna say. Do y'all remember the movie Get Out? That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all remember the movie Bird Box? See where they had to travel to. That's a perfect example. Thank you, brain. You're welcome. Now, check this out. I wanted to say this. If you seen the movie Bird Box, right? They all knew to travel. I mean, she had the little map thing, and she was traveling somewhere in the Americas. You know what I'm saying? By boat. She traveled by boat a lot of the way to get to a certain place, a sanctuary. Who the fuck They were all traveling by boat and stuff to get to a sanctuary. And I'm saying, and it didn't skip you all. It kicked me off stream, and I just came back in with the same train of thought. So I'm saying what I'm trying to establish is just somewhere y'all can invest a timeshare. It's a timeshare for the rest of your life and for your children. I can vouch, and I can vouch that everybody who's part and parcel to this, you'll never experience homelessness as long as I'm alive. Your children will never experience homelessness as long as my children are alive. You get what I'm saying? I'm giving you all a chance to negate homelessness. Some of y'all think it's not real. Some of y'all think those people are just drug addicts, or they made bad choices in their life, or nah, not all homeless people are there just from those things. Some people are really just pushed there because they have nowhere to go. What is timeshare? When I say time, see, that's why I wasn't trying to use that term. I want to say, I couldn't use the term get out of jail free card. Timeshare is more closer than what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, let's say everybody that, look, the people that come out here and put their elbow grease, the people that donate their elbow grease, and the people who send energy our way, who send financial resources when they see that the process is going and they help us that way. I'm saying I want to make. I don't want to say it on the internet, but I will say it, y'all. But I will say it, but I'm really trying to avoid saying it. But I want to actually make a list of the supporters, the people who supported this movement, and the people, because it's not a movement, the people who supported this culture, this cultural revolution, this cultural renaissance I'm trying to do. The people that support it and their descendants will never have a place. Like, they'll always have a place to go, like, until infinity. Like I'm saying, I can guarantee that you or your family members will never be homeless, that you'll always have a place to call home. That's what I'm saying. And that's a timeshare that people would want to invest in. I'm telling you, someone that has been rich. I'm telling you from the standpoint of someone that I'm rich right now in spirit, you know what I'm saying, in mind, in soul, you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm rich in here. I never was rich in here. Now I'm rich in here. But I'm saying someone that was financially established in this society. I was financially up. And I'm telling you, from somebody that's been to that standpoint, to be knocked all the way down to nothing, to be a vagabond in your own city, for no one to fuck with you, for you to be homeless, for you to have nowhere to go, for you to have nowhere to eat, for you to have no water to drink. That's what I went through. And I'm saying I went through that for a reason, so I can feel that. I've always had a heart for homeless people, and I've always tried to help people as much as I could. And that's big facts. That's, everybody knows that in my personal life. But I'm saying, for the Most High to put me in that position where I experienced that myself, y'all, for months with no help. And some of y'all came to my live stream and seen that I wouldn't even accept money. People were trying to send me money on Cash App and PayPal, and I would not accept any money. Like, I just had it in my heart. The Most High kept on saying, don't accept it. You don't need it. And that's all I kept saying. I have the video. This was a couple months ago. People were saying, brother, let us help you. Brother, let us help you. And I kept saying, I have no need for money. I have no need for money. I have no need for money. I'm not giving you my PayPal. I'm not giving you my Cash App. I don't need anything. I don't need to eat. All I need is water. And I kept telling people that. And the Most High blessed me, and He put me somewhere where I now have picked up the trade to live off grid. I now know how to function and live off grid. Now I can go here 45 minutes away from where I'm at right now and establish a nation for our people, because I have the tools, I have the necessities, I have the brain, I have the mind, I have the land, I have the resources to establish a culture zone for our people. No cap, no bullshit. I don't get anything out of it except history. That's all I want to do. Like, some people do it for the fame. Some people do it for notoriety. Some people do it for money. Some people do it for, I don't know why they do it for. I'm saying the reason why y'all brother is doing this, I want to change the the narrative of history. I want to be in history, y'all. I want to be remembered in the next. I want to be remembered 100 years from now. That's why I'm doing it. I want my children to have something to remember their father by. I want my grandchildren and my great grandchildren to say, "Hey, my father, our ancestor, was a part of bringing this Aboriginal culture back." That's why I do this. That's why I say, once we get out here on the land, like, I'm not trying to be chief over anybody. Like, I'm not the leader out here. Nobody's the leader. We're gonna come together as conscious thinking adults and decide things for us. Like, if we wanna start producing things for revenue, just to go back into the land, we should come together as conscious thinking adults with all together. Okay, you have this trade, you have this trade, you have this trade. Let's put all these trades together and do that. That's what I'm saying. Let's do this shit. I'm gonna make it as cheap fucking possible for not just the people that's coming, but the people that's supporting us. Like, I want to make it where you don't even, like, it doesn't even feel like support. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave you in because I want people to see that you're in here going against the culture. You're in here saying this dude is a clown. You need to be out. I'm not gonna put you in timeout. You can stay around, little brother, but I just want the people to see that this is what we're dealing with in y'all's community. That's why I separated myself from the Aboriginal community, because when somebody comes with freedom, with true freedom, a true way to be debt free, stress free, free from oppression, free from all law, and I'm telling you, when somebody comes with that message, look how we are attacked. And that's what I'm saying. There's something going on. They want to keep you enslaved for some reason. They want to keep you wondering about the same bullshit constantly over and over again for some reason. You get what I'm saying? It's not happenstance that they just want to hit you with the same information all year long. How long is this information going to be circulating? Yeah, he butt hurt. He butt hurt. She is. Yeah, she is. Don't worry about it. She'll be all right. That she will be all right. And that's what I'm saying. TV, you got to be kidding. You trying to bring us together, but yet you come to divide. You're a bot. Come on, bro. I'm gonna let him expose himself. That's just real talk. That's just real talk. I'm gonna let him expose himself. But for the conscious people inside this chat, that's what y'all brother trying to do. I don't want to make any money because I can show and prove all over these years where I've told people, hey, I don't need money. Hey, don't send me that. Hey, can I send you this back? I have emails where I said, hey, I don't need this. Can I send you this back? Hey, can you make more use to this money? Like, I have all the records, y'all. There's nobody on existence in this world that can say I ever scam them, that can say I'm not a sincere, truthful person. There's nobody on here that can say I provide misinformation. There's nobody on here that can say that anything. The sister, I can personally say Aboji Chakra Khan can vouch about the land. She got the documents. And I want to show her even more. And I want to show you all. Those that hit me on Instagram, I'll do that today. I'll show y'all what I showed the sister Aboji Chakra Khan. But when I was in the stream yesterday and I was telling you all that I had showed a young sister, that's what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you all. You know what I'm saying? The land is there, the resources is there. We just gotta put up 1 foot forward. And I'm telling you, we don't need nothing before to build. Period. We don't need nothing before to build this nation. You know what I'm saying? And we can do this in every state. I can literally make sure that we can do it in 10 states. And that's my word as a man. I can provide land for 10 states where we can go state by state and establish culture zones. And as long as we leave one Indian, it doesn't matter if people come. As long as we can leave one of our people over that place, over that land, one of our people or one family on that land, or we can all just migrate as a people. We can show the people that, and that'll be a beautiful thing. If we migrate from state to state as a people, as a tribe, just go around bringing the culture state to state, the whole tribe moves at once. The council of elders come together and talk about this shit. No arguing, no bickering. If somebody commits an atrocity on the land, we exile them. We don't hurt them. We don't threaten them. We don't call the police on them. We exile them and they cannot come back. You know what I'm saying? They cannot fuck with us. They cannot build with us. They cannot be around us. They cannot be affiliated with us. That's if they do an atrocity. And y'all know the atrocities I mean. Anything of a sexual nature will not be tolerated. We're not having that shit around us. We don't want that shit affiliated with us. None of that shit. We're getting that shit away from us. We don't want that shit. There's gonna be no stealing, no robbery, no murders. Think about it. Y'all got a brother. The dude say I'm crazy. I'm a dumbass, right? He even called me gay. He even talked about my spray painted hair, which my hair isn't spray painted. But I'm saying I can literally say that I can make sure that I can say that I can be a part and parcel, that we together can come together to make a community where there is no crime. There is no crime. And for sure, even if there is crime, as far as like a fight or something, that's not crime. that's intertribal, that's intertribal stuff, you know what I'm saying, that we can come together as a whole and talk to the people. Hey, what happened? Hey, can we put this past us? Hey, is there a way that y'all can talk it out? Hey, can we put y'all in some boxing gloves or in, you know what I'm saying? Can we get this out the way a peaceful way? If not, could we ask y'all to leave? You know what I'm saying? Could we ask y'all to leave? Exile. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. And I'm saying as a people, we can go. Like if it's hot in this place, we can go, hey, it's cooler over here on this land out here in Mississippi. Let's go over here. Hey, it's cold. Hey, let's go. It's hotter out there in this place. I'm saying, like, what the fuck? Like, what do we need? Like, what is holding us back? What is holding us back as individuals from being free? What is holding us back? For the new people in the stream, hit the like button so we can get some more like-minded people up in here. What is holding us back as individuals from being free? Not a damn thing except self. I'm telling you that you're so powerful that the only thing that can stop you is self. I'm telling you that anything you want to do, anything you want to be, anywhere you want to go, all you have to do is do it. I'm telling you, y'all. So, like, if you have that passion, you got that sense in you that you want to be a part and parcel of something that's really going on, boots to ground, boots to asses, fuck with the chief. Like, just build with me. I'm telling you, I'm trying to manifest this in the next 90 days, period. And I won't be asking people for money or anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to put it out there. Hey, anybody that feels free to support us, but we're going to do this regardless. And by us, I have a community of self. So if I'm out there by myself, it's not like saying, oh, nobody didn't come right now, so it's dead. Can't nobody come. I'm finna be out here by myself. No, I'm gonna say, okay, maybe they needed to see me out here doing it by myself. Maybe they needed to see me put one foot forward. So I'm going to go do it no matter what. And anyone is welcome. As long as you have the only requirement is that you have some kind of skill. If you know how to wrap a damn wound, that's a skill. If you know how to sew, that's a skill. If you know how to knit, that's a skill. If you are a mechanic, that's a skill. If you are a carpenter, that's a skill. If you know how to plant, if you know the different species of plants, that's a skill. If you know legal, if you are a legal writ writer or something, that's a skill. I'm saying all skills are welcome. We're not looking for a specific set of skills. We're looking for all skills because this is a nation. You get what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? So that's what we should be focused on. You know what I'm saying? Reptilian infantry, community itself, trying to stop the movement. Indeed. Ad TV is a reptilian infiltrator on Flatline U. I see you on Flatline U. LOL facts. This nigga is so lame. It's so lame, that feminine nigga. These, and I'm sorry, I gotta say it. These light skin, and I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean no harm, but some of these niggas, I don't know where this nigga from. He from New York. This nigga's from New York or something. He got long ass dreads. He's skinny, little bitty fella. You know what I'm saying? And he's very, very feminine. Like, he's very, very feminine. Like, you see, I think he hates women. Aboriginal TV1, I think you hate women on the cool because you can't be a woman. I think you hate women. I'm going to keep it 100, Aboriginal TV1. I think you hate women. I got a lot of skills. Empress Callie, you coming. You coming, Empress Callie. I know it. I just feel it. Like, I know it. I love your energy. And, you know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't there in the physical, you there in the spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And you more than welcome in any kind of realm. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, y'all, you could have a skill of, knowing how to count. Bring a skill. That's what I'm saying. You have to be able to put yourself in the ability to say, I have a skill. No matter if you don't have one, you can come and learn a skill. And on that place, look, now y'all probably thinking, nah, you're not gonna disrespect no sisters up in my chat, bro. You tripping. Back to timeout she goes. You can't do that, Aboriginal TV1. You're not gonna disrespect the sisters, not in my chat. You know what I'm saying? This they chat. You're not gonna do it, bro. And I'm not catering to the women or anything. You wouldn't disrespect no brothers in my chat. You just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do that. Go back to the stupid corner, young lady. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Aboriginal TV1, go back to the stupid corner, young lady, and try again in 360 more seconds. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep giving you the opportunity. As a matter of fact, let me get that moderator up off of you while we at it. Let me get that wrench up off of you, Aboriginal TV1, because you just got besides yourself, young lady. Let me get that wrench up off of you. No more tomahawk for you, young lady. You get a wrench and you just go crazy. Hormones just out of whack. Aboriginal TV1, your hormones are just out of whack, young lady. Too much estrogen. Like, for real, for real. Too much estrogen. We're going to keep it all the way 100. That man has not a lick of testosterone. You in here tripping. Now, check this out. This another part. This another I just want to throw this out there. I'm just throwing energy out there for you all. Now, y'all probably say, Chief Sabi. Check this out. Sabi. Now, we understand, yeah, she tweaking hard. We understand that we can get out here and that we're free from stress, we're free from bills, we're free from oppression, we're free from legal matters. But Chief Sabi, we still need revenue if we're gonna be buying supplies, if we're gonna be doing. How do we create that revenue? We create that revenue just by being ourselves. First of all, the revenue is gonna come. I'm telling you, the revenue is just gonna come just by us being ourselves. People are gonna really sincerely fuck with us just because we're doing something that they know is right. That's period. We are the currency, indeed. Now, this is what I'll say. Also, during the right season, we will produce crops, not just to feed ourselves. We can sell them. We can produce animals. I personally don't eat animals, especially if I raise it myself. But I personally know how to care for any and every animal. I personally know how to do medical for animals. I know how to do surgery on animals. I know how to put IVs in animals and humans. I can do surgery on humans and also, but I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't touch a human because that is really gross. Now, but on the flip side, exactly the best crops we are connected to the land. Indeed, we have revenue. So don't never think that we don't have a way of revenue. Just by us being healthy and well and free. And I'm telling you, even if you're not healthy, once you get out here to the wilderness, that's what another thing, y'all. I'm not using that term nature because I don't want to be affiliated with that guy or anything he got going on. I'm gonna call it what it is, what our ancestors have always called. Now our ancestors, when I say ancestors in this form, I'm talking about the master teachers who've came since in the 1900s, here in the 2000s. We call it the wilderness of North America, the wilderness, because we do know this is the wilderness. So I'm gonna call it not nature, because everything is nature. We're nature. I'm gonna call it what it is, the wilderness of North America. So when we go out here to the wilderness of North America, just know it is. We do got revenue. We do got, like, it's so easy. You know what I'm saying? We can sell rabbits if we want. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we got to realize. If we were selling roses, if we were selling whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And then you got to think about it. Where, man, just know, y'all, because I really got revenue sources I want to say, but we're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? We know there's ops on here. We're gonna keep certain things down, but we do have the revenue. That's why I keep mentioning that. We do have the resources. You know what I'm saying? We do have the resources. We have it as individuals. We have the resources. We got the land, we got the resources, and we got the mind. We got our minds. And I'm telling you, we don't need leaders. We can have a community of elders. It won't be no bullshit. None of that. Like, we good. Like, y'all don't know how beautiful it is. Like, y'all couldn't understand how beautiful it is. You know what I'm saying? And then any revenue we make, it wouldn't go back out. Think about it. Where is it going to? We don't pay bills. We don't do anything. It's going to go towards nation building. It's going to go towards a fund where we're finna go out of town. We're going to go as a nation out of town and go do this again somewhere else. Do y'all really get what we're saying, what I'm saying here? That I'm giving, like, we can go do this shit. We can really put on for the culture. Like, we can really put on for the culture, y'all. If y'all want to, you know what I'm saying? This is if y'all want to. We can really put on for the culture. I didn't talk so much, my lips done went white. We can really put on for the culture. And by the way, the title of this video was, anybody know what the title of the video was? It was population control. And for those of y'all that's been in this build for the last couple minutes, we did build whole 2 hours on population control. So if y'all were looking for that, it's gonna be at the let me see. I just seen something pop up on CNN. Look at this bullshit. City News Toronto. Mohawk Chiefs to meet Wet Sioux Wet in Heredith. Look like some old bullshit. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but I don't know why it popped up to me. That's who I thought you were. AB the legend. Abo G Choco Khan. I thought you was AB the legend. The Forbidden Florida Black Aborigines. Now, you know what I'm saying? Look up the richest families and see how much land they own. Indeed. Indeed. We can. The people would love it. Getting back to the land and raising up the so-called black families, strong families. Indeed. Indeed. And when I go back out here, look, now remember where I actually live, like, you know, I'm at my sister's house, but where I live, that's another branch of my family, and they're actually living the culture. And I don't know how comfortable they are with me putting them on camera, so I haven't put them on camera. But my sister, who was in the chat with us, Monique T. Do y'all remember when Monique T was inside the chat with us? She actually homeschools her children. She actually lives on the land. That's why she kept posting in the chat, kept on saying, y'all don't know what it is to have real freedom until you get on the land. Like, y'all don't. My sister was in the chat posting the shit constantly because she's actually living on the land. We actually live free on the land. Now, the land I'm talking about is about 45 minutes away from here, and it's bigger than a city. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's about the size of a city. We own like half the city of the city of Rusk, Texas. So you can look that up if you want. I'm really giving out because I'm going longer. Y'all know the longer I be on here, the more energy is sapping out of me. Where the sun at? I'm finna boot back up. Watch this. Wait till the sun. And so I'm actually revealing more and more shit that I'm not supposed to be saying here on camera. But look up Rusk. Look up Rusk, Texas. Look at how many acres the whole city of Rusk has in it, and just you'll see that my family has about 500 acres in Rusk, Texas. And then we have some, but this is Cherokee County. And I was just building with the sister Abo G. It was amazing to me that it be having these gated communities. They be having like High Meadows, Hampton Village. Those are areas that have the same 20 houses on all 100 acres, and we can easily. Indeed, indeed. Like, I don't want to put, because this is my family that embraced me out here. We just so happen to be close to my grandmother, my family land. It just so happened. It was a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? The land I was always telling y'all about, I just so happened. There go the sun. You see what I'm saying? I ain't have to look. I feel it. There go the sun. Let me get a little energy real fast. Let me get this little energy, y'all. I'm like a battery. Y'all see her? I don't know if y'all can see it, but the clouds opening up for me. I don't know if y'all can see it, y'all. A little tunnel between me and the sun, and it's shaped with the clouds, y'all. I don't know if y'all see that circle, but it makes a tunnel. When you stare at the sun, you're gonna see a tunnel within the clouds. I don't know if y'all can see that. Oh, shit, it's so amazing. Now, and I don't know to y'all, but my complexion look different. It looks like I just drunk some coffee. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, maybe people call it spookism or a pseudo, but I'm just saying what works for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out here barefooted, walking around in the grass and stuff. Charge up. Yeah, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, 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 power. Back in the booth. The realest, the move, the chief. For real, we can do this, y'all. Like, let's. And then, like, I don't know. Y'all maybe never experienced homelessness before. And like I was telling y'all, I have. And I feel like the Most High showed me that just so I can do what I'm striving to do. You know what I'm saying? Just point blank, period. Because I know for a fact right now, I know for a fact I'll never be homeless again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never be homeless again. Why? Because I have a home. I have a home. America is my home. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to pay a slumlord. I don't have to pay a landlord. I don't have to pay anybody. And you don't either. That's what I'm saying. You don't either. You don't have to pay anybody to live and be free, to be human, to be what the Most High made you. That's why I say natural rights. That's all I said. For the people that was in the stream and didn't hear it, I said we only need four things from the government. Our nation or our people or our nation of tribes would only need four things from the government. That would be for them to not to infringe on the following four rights. And that's it. We don't need any money. We don't need funding. We don't need recognition. We don't need anything except them to stay out of our way. And we'll be a self-contained, self-moving, self-functioning, self-sustaining people. All we need is our human rights. Those are unalienable rights. We need our human rights. We need our natural rights, which means that we have the natural right to live free as a people on this land. As long as it's not someone else's land, as long as we're not infringing on somebody else's freedom or their freedom to live free and natural. So we need our natural rights. We need our human rights. That means we will not be tampered with. We will not be kidnapped. We will not be forced to enter any kind of um trial thing. Another thing, we need our natural rights. We need our human rights. I don't know if y'all can see this. We need our human rights. We need our constitutional rights not to be violated, not to be infringed upon, and also our just I forgot the fourth one. I'll get it together, y'all. But that's all we need is for them to stay the fuck out of our way, so don't mess with us. And they're not. You get what I'm saying? When you think of, maybe it's because the number sounds so big, maybe people can't comprehend how much. Like the little sister, what did the sister just say? Hope the homestead for y'all. Exactly. Like I'm trying to, I want to say something, but I don't want to put the wrong energy out there and then we get the wrong kind of energy back. So I'm going to keep it to myself. But someone just said something about homesteading and stuff, and I'm trying to tell you that, oh yeah, I said natural rights, human rights, constitutional rights, and the rights of indigenous people. Like that's all we need. Those are the only rights. That's all we need from the government, for them to not to infringe upon our rights as indigenous people, our rights as humans, our human rights, our natural rights, and our constitutional rights. As long as those aren't infringed on, we no need for the government at all. We won't try to overthrow the government. We won't try to be any opposition to the government. We just want to be a self-contained people. We won't use the term government at all. We just want to be a self-contained people, humans, group of humans living free on the land. Natural rights, human rights, constitutional rights, rights of indigenous people. We will not be touched. I am a writ writer. I represent myself. All right, sis. I represent myself. Shout out to the Empress Copper Hole, but thank you for coming through. I will vouch that I put my name on the line. I put my life on the line. The fact that we I represent myself every time I go to court. I represent myself in all matters. I'm telling you for a fact that with those four things, if those four things aren't infringed on, there's nothing stopping us but us. There's nothing stopping us but us. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing stopping us but us. We're going to stop ourselves. We've been talking about it for a while. We know we're Indians. We know we're indigenous. We know we're the copper color original people of this plane called Earth, this hemisphere, the Americas, the beautiful home of the great, home of the brave, home of the free. We are the brave. We are the free. Why the fuck we ain't living like it? That's all I'm saying. Let's live like it. Let's live like it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I love you all. I love you all, and it's big peace. It's big peace. I don't have any listen, this is, I want to state this firmly, even though there's only 8 people in here, and even though I know nobody's gonna watch this video all the way later on, but you know, we're gonna put this statement out there. I'm gonna say this once and only once, but I text it to the brothers and the sisters all the time. Creek Running Water, what's good, what's great, brother, man? How are we? I ain't seen you in forever. This is what I want to say. As a man, as a person, as a human, I want to say, bro, I don't give a fuck about views. I love my subscribers, but the view count, I could give a damn about the view count. We don't care about views. We didn't reach like 200 people today. Just off this stream right here, it's been like 200 people that's heard new concepts, heard the information pushing. So that's beautiful. I just be trying to reach one. I reached one yesterday. I made a grown, look, I had a grown man, at least 40s. When I said I had to go somewhere yesterday from the stream, the person that drove us, the cab driver, I asked him, I said, do you think all people come from Africa? Do you think that we come from Africa on boats? He said, I honestly do. And I built with him right there. Didn't try to force anything on him, didn't overtalk him. I hit him with like 3 questions. 3 questions, I changed his whole life. His life will never be the same. That's what I'm saying. That's what I do. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the purpose of this information. I asked this man 3 questions, and was he, did he believe that we all came from Africa? Was only one of them. The other 2 questions set him free for the rest of his life. He'll never be the same. He said, "I love the way you think." That's all he said. After we got done talking, he said, "Wow, I am an Indian. I love the way you think." And that's just big facts. That's what I did when I left the stream yesterday. I woke somebody up, and then I went and woke other people up. Then I went and shared my energy. Then I got some energy back. You know what I'm saying? I love that energy. It's Chief Savior, you are. Come feel my energy. Can I taste yours? Can I feel yours? My bad. I'm eccentric, y'all. Real life, Chief, not just on the internet. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't just move on the internet. I'm gonna start, but I can't record people without their permission. But I'll show you that I'm waking shit up daily. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is touch them. If I walk through a crowded room, I'm just gonna be tapping people on their shoulders. They're gonna wake up. I mean, that's between me and the Most High. So if y'all don't believe it, if y'all don't feel like I'm telling the truth, I'm saying between me and the Most High. I'm saying if I touch a person on the shoulder, they're gonna wake up. Just period. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to tap them once. Question and answer format. The best way to reach the people is question and answer format. If y'all pay attention to my builds, I'm always asking myself questions. People don't even realize it because I talk so fast and I talk so fluently. I actually, who is FEMA? FEMA Nation X, the Gullah Wars. Look at the Gullah Wars. My grandmother's speaking nothing but Gullah Geechee. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother speaks nothing but Gullah Geechee fluently. I do come from the Gullah Geechee people. And it is up to me to make sure that people know that that's just us. That's just us. You know what I'm saying? That's just us. But I studied on the Gullah Wars. The Gullah Wars. Yeah, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we got an opportunity here to make a real example of our history. We have an opportunity that hasn't been given to us by anybody. And I'm not boosting myself or anything. It's not me. It's my grandmother. My grandmother gave us an opportunity that nobody else online, nobody else offline is offering to our people for free. For free. Nobody else offering this type of shit, this type of generational wealth. That's all I'm going to say. That's the only other hint I'm going to give you, you know what I'm saying, to tell you how deep it is. I'm going to say nobody else is offering this type of generational wealth. And I'm saying generational wealth in the form that your descendants will never have to face homelessness. That they'll always have a place, a tribal land from this year on to all the ones that the Most High gives us afterwards. They'll always have a place to call home. And I can guarantee that nobody will ever face homelessness. You'll always have the tribal lands, even when I'm dead, even when we're dead. When we're gone, we want to leave a legacy. Y'all don't believe, like some people, I don't believe in anything. I don't believe in beliefs. There's only truth and there's falsehood, no in between. So when I say this, I mean to say, the reason why I said that is to say this. I know the Most High is true because only the Most High can snatch $70,000 from me, snatch my whole family from me, snatch all my friends from me, snatch everything I know in my existence from me, and just boom, give me a whole new life. Give me a whole new possibility, a whole new goal, a whole new mission in life. Only the Most High can do that. And I'm attesting that to my personal life. And I just want to say, y'all, that the Most High is real. And that if y'all accept that, then you know that we are perfect, we are perfect mirrors of the Most High. He breathed his spirit. Indeed, he breathed his spirit into us and gave us all the powers he gave us. And you see that by the prophets. You see all the powers the prophets had. They didn't say that they went and got a magical. No, they were innate powers coming up out of them. And I'm saying us as individuals, y'all, this year is the year to make history. Let's make history. You know what I'm saying? In the year 3020, don't you want to hear people talking about us? Wouldn't that be cool for us to be referred to as ancestors? Don't you want to be an ancestor? I mean, I'm pretty sure that somebody's gonna honor you. If you stand in the background and you're not doing any actual works, somebody's gonna remember you. Your children are somebody, a cousin, somebody will remember you. Somebody will remember you. But I'm saying, do you want to go down in history? What the fuck do we have to lose? What do we have to lose? Nothing. We don't have shit to lose to try to make history. We don't have to be violent. We're gonna do a non. I'm trying to make a non-violent statement, a non-Negro, Negro mentality ass statement. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Marching on Washington and shit. Like, we ain't doing all that. We're gonna start a peaceful. We're gonna make a peaceful statement to not just the world, not just the YouTube. We're finna make a statement to the world. So people talking about, oh, we need to go to the UN. We're finna make a bold statement this year that's gonna be seen by the UN. Do y'all think that we're gonna get unnoticed? That's what I'm trying to say, y'all. This isn't a political thing. I'm trying to get going on anything, but we can be. I'm just gonna leave it at that, man. Sometimes you can over talk stuff. Sometimes you can just oversay stuff, and I'm not trying to sell anything to you all. So I'm just gonna leave it there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna put it in y'all as much as possible. Look at my shit glowing. Let me get some more. I'm actually tired of seeing red on my. I don't even like the color red, by the way, y'all. I actually don't even like the color red. I'm actually I'm finna go gray. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go gray. I'm gonna show you, and I'm just gonna show you the frequencies. Like I'm just gonna show you the different frequencies of knowledge and wisdom and understanding and even the attraction, the laws of attraction. When I put the gray in my hair, we finna have the old ladies going crazy. No, I'm playing, y'all. But for real, we're gonna pull in different type of energy from the atmosphere. We're gonna be pulling in different types of cosmic rays. I'm gonna be more. Listen, hey, hey, power back in the booth. The realest, the noble, the chief. To infinity, and beyond. We're getting it in. We gonna be remembered. I don't give a damn if I gotta go do it myself. We're gonna be remembered. We can, and then look, the crazy thing that I haven't mentioned about the shit is fun. Is your health. Your health is gonna come back. Your fun is gonna come back. Your happiness, your peace, your wellness, your if you have mental issues, all that shit is gonna go away once you're out living with your natural rights as a human. As a creation of the Most High. You get what I'm saying? Is that pronounced like future? I always be saying fuckatella, but I think it's futuretella. Yeah, I think it's teller. But I be saying fuckatella, like man, fuckatella. Like that's what I always thought it meant. Ever since I've been seeing this brother name, like for like over a year for sure, at least 1 year I've been seeing this brother name, and I've always thought it meant fuck a teller, like fuck a snitch. That's what I always thought it meant, but it's actually future teller, I think. This was a replay. I only just realized you live. Yeah, we live, future teller. We live, brother man. We live. We live. He funny. He talking. I thought this was a replay. Hit that like button then, because it's live, and I know you ain't hit the like button because I'm watching the likes. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button. And once again, yeah, I like that name too. Once again, I'm going to state this before I go, you all. I want to just state this sincerely for the people. I love this atmosphere we had in here today. I love that shit. This good, smooth, adult vibe. Even how we dealt with a troll. We actually look. People saying, "Oh, you need to call it out. If you been in this community for this long, and you need to call it out, brother." I'm not calling shit out. They're gonna come and expose themselves. They're gonna expose themselves. I don't have to expose nobody. That's not what the fuck I want to do. I don't want to create no disunity. But the disunity is gonna expose itself. That's all I'm saying. One down. We don't know how many to go. Aboriginal TV one. Pew. He just killed this whole little whatever he had going on. He just killed the friendship. Like, it's over. Like, I'm already unsubscribed to the dude, but now you know what I'm saying? You just cut yourself away from the ancestors, from the ancients. Like, we just literally, like, everybody just literally seen your true colors, brother. We just seen that you're not about unity. And if y'all didn't know, first of all, let me say this, and I'm not talking down on the brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. Aboriginal TV1 is my damn student, you all. So when you hear him talking about this unity and you hear him talking about this land and stuff, he's a student. That's all I'm saying. Aboriginal TV1 is one of my students. As far as when it comes to that part, the being physical part of this information. So let's just say that I don't have to tell y'all personal conversations between me and the man or nothing. Let's just say this time last year, he was under my tutelage. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Which other people were in the background. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing. I'm students to people, just not any. I'm students to the ancestors, to the dead. So I study the past. What happened when you're not a master of your ego? Yeah, yeah, indeed. People, bro, like, yeah, like, come on, bro, like, come on, bro. And then you in here warring with females, like, it's nothing but women in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a show, Indigenous Realist later on. Okay, okay. Let me know. Let me know. See my schedule. Like I text the brother. What's his name? I text Chief Holiday the other day and told him my schedule is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? My nieces and nephews get home. Like, what time is it? They finna come home in 18 minutes. The bus finna pull up, and then I don't have no peace. But we can do it. We can do it this evening, bro. Just email me. Just email me, Aboriginal Power. We can definitely do it. We can definitely do it, bro. I'll make a way. I'll come sit in the car if I have to. You know what I'm saying? I'll come sit in the car if I have to. But we can definitely build. I've been trying to reach out to you. And I needed to talk to you in the background. Okay, 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 cool. Now, on the flip side, that's all I'm trying to say is that, you know what I'm saying? Real is real, fake is fake. You know what I'm saying? We not, we're not in competition, you all. There's 9 billion people. There's 100. Look, there's over 100 million people videos watched every day. There's something wrong if two men or a man and a woman or two women or anybody on YouTube thinks they're in competition. The only reason why people are feel comfortable to show negativity about the topics or about the things that I talk about in my videos, like when I did the Young Pharaoh video, they only great bill on Red Squid X last night. Indeed, indeed, indeed. I love that atmosphere over there. Now, the only reason why people are comfortable with even coming at me over Young Pharaoh and different things like that is because I talk personally with you all, because we're on a personal level. But you gotta look at what the average YouTuber, I'm not a YouTuber, but I do create content. If I want to fucking review this man Young Pharaoh, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. There's nothing stopping it. This almost feel like deja vu, like somebody's finna hop in the comments and say something real negative. Can y'all still see him? I don't know, but I almost got a sense of deja vu. Like somebody finna hop in here and say something real negative. So I'm just gonna end that train of thought. Just know that I'm just it's not frozen. That's your Wi-Fi. It's not frozen. This all I'm gonna say before I leave. This all I'm gonna say before I leave. I wanna say this. I'm an individual. You know what I'm saying? This is my platform. You know what I'm saying? So if I wanna make a fucking video on Donald Trump every day of the fucking year, I can do that. And if my subs leave, there's gonna be new subs. That's what I want y'all to realize, that we can't lose subs. Like if I was to make a live stream for 30 days straight, if I was to say if I was to make a live stream for 30 days straight saying everybody support Aboriginal power, y'all everybody go support Aboriginal power. Everybody go. I'm not gonna lose any subscribers. In fact, I'm gonna gain subscribers because my people are gonna go over there and bring the knowledge. They're gonna be like, where you get that from? And it's gonna be like, oh, the brother Indigenous Realist. Oh, you ain't never heard of him? If we circulate the subscribers, we'll all have more. You know what I'm saying? If we bring up different topics and we bring different types of people on our builds, we'll all have different subscribers. We'll all have a bigger base. But anyway, I love